become Lost Boys Podcast.
I don't know why
W
it made a W. Yeah, I
Mans.
guess for a W. Yeah, it's a W because it didn't know everything about how to format it, but it did pretty good. Yeah, I was like, wow, it looks pretty good. Fuck yeah, man. Welcome back. Shit, there's a lot going on.
Hi, it's me. It's me. Hold on, I got on my camera. I gotta fucking turn my camera on. I literally just got home from work and showered.
From
By the way,
work?
what a fucking bro. Oh my fucking god.
What's going on, bro? You
Let me
got some
tell you.
shit
Let me
going
tell
on
you.
over
Let me
there.
tell
Yeah,
you,
I'm worried
bro.
about you. We missed a week, and I've been praying for you, brother.
I was thank you.
In my own way.
Thank you by just masturbating ferociously. It's just thinking
Every
about me while you're
time.
fucking jerking off.
Right at peak, I was like, oh, this one's for Tech. That was 6 times all week.
I got here. Hold on. Tell me if you can hear this because I am
Okay.
physically. My new physical stimulation. My new physical stim is to
Uh-oh.
shuffle a deck of cards. So tell me if you can hear
Okay.
this deck of cards shuffling while I'm speaking. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. If you heard that
I
at all,
didn't
did
hear
you hear
that.
that?
I didn't hear that one.
Hooray!
You
Hooray!
can do it.
I don't know if I can't. These cards are weird. Oh, you can't hear it. That's fantastic that you can't hear it because I can keep doing it.
Don't want us to hear it. That's your.
Oh, yeah,
are you into fidget spinners or something? Why don't you just get one of those?
No,
Did you
I don't.
ever see that TikTok
I
one that's like gun-looking one that keeps?
Yeah, that
around?
shoots a little fucking.
Yeah.
Does it shoot a little like red pellet?
Something. Yeah. It looks pretty
and they, like
cool.
Show it fucking popping a balloon, but then I've seen other people test it, and it's like it goes to the
Oh, it's
side.
probably
Like it's not
AI
even
video.
real.
Yeah.
There's a lot of AI ads right now.
Bro, it's getting crazy, man. Because I saw this cool like this lady making these like planters or like pots or whatever, and they were like Jason mask and Scream face, and I was like, oh my god, those look fucking awesome. And I was like, and it was like $35 or something like that. I was like, no way, these would be $35. This bitch is making these, and then it turns out I'm looking through the comments and it's just AI. I was like, holy shit, it's getting pretty convincing. It's getting worrisome. I don't know, bro. But yeah, shuffle your cards. That gets the stress out. We got a lot going on here, bro. Not the
lot going on.
Yeah,
So we'll start
you.
with right now. Real quick. I
Yeah,
literally was
okay.
working. I had a lady that wanted to meet 45 minutes away from my house at 6:30 at night. It's
Oh,
literally
God.
the end of our fiscal year. So like this is it. This is the
Gotta do
fucking
it.
Super Bowl. I'm trying to drive up the number. I have ridiculous. I've been told today that I have ridiculous opportunities being put in front of me for the next year.
Oh, that's good.
I'm
Okay.
literally inheriting one of the biggest guys, one of the most tenured guys on
best
my team.
account.
One of the most tenured guys on my sales team
Oh, okay.
is moving into a leadership position. They're
Ooh.
splitting the teams up. There's 2 teams right now.
How many you got
in my
under you?
office. I don't have any
On your
under me.
team, on your
On my
team.
team. Well, I'm not in leadership. I'm just a sales guy. It's my first year.
Yet.
But yeah, correct. I am part of the leadership program, but
Getting there,
I
bro.
have one mentee right now, but she's on another team. But there's 2 teams in my office, and they're splitting them up, and like dividing them, and they're making a 3rd team. My buddy, the guy that is, our
Karaoke
second
guy?
most tenured. No. This guy's like a second most tenured guy on my team. He's been there for like 6 years or whatever. He is getting into leadership. He's getting the leadership position. So I'm going to be now working under him. I'm going to be his senior sales guy. And I'm getting all of his relationships I am inheriting, basically. So, like, I am going to be making a healthy amount of money next year. And we'll see what happens. But, I was like, man, I'm motivated. I told me this today. I'm like the only one in the office that knows because they haven't announced it yet.
Oh, okay.
And I go, I'm motivated.
Let's
I'm
hope no one
motivated. I'm
listens
like,
to
yo,
this.
I'm gonna go fucking. It'll be announced tomorrow, anyways.
All right.
So this lady's like, yo, meet me, let's go, whatever. So I go meet her, bro. I spent an hour and change with this lady, just yapping and I sold, and then I had to get all her information and onboard her onto the thing because I'm like, yo, tomorrow's the day. You gotta do yourself tomorrow. You gotta do whatever. Bro, she just texts me on the way home. Hey, I'm not moving forward. I
Oh
just
my
talked to my
God.
accountant. She says that I don't need this.
No.
Yada yada yada. I'm like, dude, what are you doing talking to another woman first? Why are you getting advice from another woman? The worst little person you can get advice from, some lady. And
That is
so you're
bad.
doing that. So I'm pissed off. And then on the way home, as I read that message, I got pulled over,
Oh
which was not great.
no. Oh fuck.
Then I got home and my wife had stepped out to run an errand. And my mother-in-law was with the kids. My mother-in-law didn't think that it would be wise to shower or instruct my kids to shower the kids. So I got home and at 9, I had to eat my Wingstop, and then I had to shower the kids, and then I had to take out the dogs, and then I had to shower myself, and then I'm here. So we made it.
Man, I'm
Hooray!
sorry. Yeah,
Hooray!
that's a busy ass day.
Hooray!
Well, how many
And
showers do the kids take? It's summer vacation, you know. They don't got to shower as much, I don't think.
they shower every day.
Oh, that's
I
horrible.
don't.
That's horrible. Poor
They shower
kids.
every day.
Well, if you got them trained like
Uh,
that, that's good. That's good. That's a plus for
do
you.
do kids not shower? Did I miss that? Is
Nah,
that like a
they'll go a couple days, especially in summer.
no?
We've
You're
got to force
lying.
their hand, bro. We got to force their hand.
Really? That's a thing?
Yeah, what? You never heard that? Kids hating
No,
taking
dude.
baths and showers and shit like that, and yeah,
No, I
that's a
absolutely.
cliche, I think.
We
It's that
absolutely shower
popular.
every day. The only thing, if we get a little crazy, you want to get a little crazy, if they don't go out at all, if they just like stay home all day, I'll be like, maybe today you don't have to wash your hair. You know, that's like
Is their hair long?
that's like the no,
Oh, okay.
no, it's short, but they just skip a step. That's like, oh man, we're going buck wild. Uh,
Well, that's good to know. It keeps it clean in the tack household.
clean in the tack
Everybody
house,
clean.
and so last week, obviously no program, which I apologize
Yeah,
because
we
I didn't
had some shit.
announce that there was
Oh
going to be a
my
program.
god, I
I just
wish I could
couldn't.
play that voicemail, bro. You sounded just like RFK Jr. So you started out. We didn't have the
Yes,
show
so we didn't have the show
initially
on
because
Thursday
of
because
his
I was
throat was
sick.
fucked. What happened? What was it? What was it
Bro,
exactly?
so I was sick. I mentioned the last episode that we did that I was sick that week.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh man, you're fine. You seem fine or whatever." Well, I guess I still had some like leftover bacteria from
Ooh,
that sickness in my throat. So
lingering
even
back.
though even though I was fine, even though I felt fine, like I wasn't symptomatic, the bacteria was causing an infection in my throat. So I had to go to urgent care
Ah,
and get
fuck.
like steroids and antibiotics and yada yada.
Yeah.
Dude, on Monday I like started losing my voice. Monday was the first day of my
That
mentee
Monday was that
last
early?
Monday
Holy fuck.
last Monday was the first day that my new mentee started. So I was showing her the ropes and doing whatever, and I sounded hoarse, but I could still talk.
Oh man,
And I was like, yeah, I can't even imitate it now because it was so bad. I mean,
it
yeah,
was
you
pretty
heard it.
bad.
Um, so I was hoarse. Like I wasn't that level yet. But I was getting there. And so then the more I talked all day, the more it just went to shit. And dude, by the late afternoon, like I had to whisper. I couldn't talk.
Oh man,
You
I
know.
didn't know it started that early on
So
Monday. Cause yeah, even
so then,
Thursday you were pretty rough.
dude, Monday they were like, "Hey, just go home and rest your voice, and then come ready tomorrow." Dude, Tuesday comes along, and I couldn't speak at all. And it would like hurt for me to like force like I could probably get out like a syllable and that's about it if I really forced it, and it would hurt to force it, so I couldn't do it. So
Damn.
I texted them, which sucked, by the way. Put a fucking damper in my day 'cause it's literally the end of our fiscal year, and I'm trying to bust ass.
Yeah, of
But
course. That's horrible timing.
so it
Your
didn't
job
work.
is 90% talking.
Literally.
Yeah.
And the other 10% is like talking while I'm jerking off or doing whatever. Like it's just talking with XYZ added on. So so then Wednesday I was like fine, I was like, man, I gotta be good. Tuesday I stayed home all day, didn't talk, didn't do anything. I sent some emails out, did some work that I could. But I was like, man, Wednesday I really gotta get better. Wednesday was just as bad, if
Yeah.
not worse. So I was like, all right, we gotta go to I went to the doctor. The doctor was like some fucking guinea from New York,
Oh,
and
nice.
he was like
I
talking to me about his
prescribe you
like
some pizza.
knowing that I
Some
couldn't talk.
North Haven.
He was like talking to me about his property, and he was like asking me questions that he like demanded a response to, and I couldn't speak. It had nothing to do with my symptoms or how I'm feeling. He just started talking to me about his property
And you're just
and
like,
like New
okay.
York, and then he started talking to me about here. Like, do you think I could shoot on my property? I was like, bro,
Damn.
what the fuck? And so he goes, "We're you're probably
Like
just here for some
doctors.
antibiotics, right?" And so I was like, "Look, my friend's dad said that he's a doctor from New York, and he
Damn.
said that I should probably get some steroids." And he goes, "Well, we'll give you some steroids to make your friend's dad happy. Dude, why not? You know, like the guy had
It's a great
no care
doctor.
in
He's
the
like,
world.
hey,
He
I don't
didn't
know what to
care. He goes,
do
"Yeah,
for you. What's your dad say?
my
That's
friend's
great.
dad said that I need GLP-1."
God.
All right, go ahead.
All right, we'll give you some steroids and some
Some
Ozempic.
Ozempic,
Oh, you want the
and so
Wikivia or whatever?
Wikivia.
What's it called?
What's that? Is that another one?
Wachovia.
Is that a
Wikivia.
bank? It used to be a bank.
Wikivia International. Nah,
Wachovia used to be a bank.
Wachovia, isn't that the other Ozempic? Wachovia or
I
some
don't
other
know. I don't
one?
know anything about the
I
Ozempics, to
don't
be
know.
honest.
I don't know.
Um,
It's a dangerous thing. Be careful with it, people.
so so then honestly, until Friday, like my voice didn't even start coming back. But here's the clicker. Here's the clicker. Thursday, I send you the message. Hey, can't yada
Yeah.
yada.
And that deleted. You know
Right?
those delete? I was trying to
I
find
didn't
bring
know
it
they
up.
delete
It's
either.
not on there anymore. I'm like, where
I
the
didn't
fuck's
know
the
that.
message? I want to play
Really?
it.
That's interesting.
You
You
deleted
know, now
it.
that I mentioned that, I
Did you
sent you the
recall
message.
it?
No, I swear to God.
Oh, okay.
No, I
That's
swear to God.
weird. So
I
voice
don't have a
messages
fucking.
might delete on iPhones automatically or something. I don't know. It's
I think
weird.
so. Yeah,
It's
that's
not
crazy. I'm
there. It's
looking at it
not
right now.
there.
It's not there. Oh, I promise you, I did.
That's
Um.
fine. It's fine.
So then, Ghost. Oh boy, here we go. You know, and this isn't. I don't want to make this like a therapy session. I'm fine. You know,
Lay down on the couch.
but oh my God,
Take
the
your pants
casting
off.
couch.
Do you want this
The
help or what?
you turning the camera on. I can get you a job that pays $1,000 to $5,000 a day.
It's gonna be real
Um.
easy for you.
By the way, that is a literal line from the Backroom Casting Couch. If you go on any porn website, look at Backroom Casting Couch.
You got that
That's literally
memorized.
the line he gives. Oh, come on, that was my childhood. Are you kidding me? I was like literally from like 15 to like 29.
Damn.
I gave it up last year. I started moving on to other things. Uh,
Stepsister.
no,
Sick
never that.
bastard.
I'm not a big like incest kind of.
No,
I'm
I
not.
think that's
That's never
horrible. I
like done
can't
it for
believe that
me.
they're even pushing that so hard. It's horrifying.
Oh my God, you're my stepbrother. You know, it's
Just
crazy
big tits
to
for
me.
me.
You're my dad's uncle. What?
It's like,
What does
God
that mean?
damn. Wait,
So Friday,
move.
you know, and again, so let me backtrack. I don't want to make this a whole thing, but I do, for the love of the game, just want to tell the tale because
Yeah, I gotta hear
honestly,
what happened.
it is
'Cause I
funny
got the blurb,
in
and it's like,
hindsight.
holy shit. Okay.
And you know me, I like to find the things that we can laugh about. I want everybody to know this is going to get uncomfortable for some people to hear these details of my life. And if you're in part of my family by any chance, and you hear this story, and you're in it, and I'm talking bad about you, I mean it 100%. I mean everything I'm saying. I'll wholeheartedly agree with
100.
this is not for the bit. And the story is not embellished by, sometimes, Ghost, I'll say on the podcast, I'll embellish a story here or there,
What?
sometimes just for
Oh
comedic
my
effect.
god.
I'll embellish a story. It's
We'll
not
put
often
this.
that I do that.
We'll put disclaimer.
It's not often that I do that, but sometimes there's a boring thing that happens that I go, man, this would be funny if this happened. And then I tell the story as if
Yeah,
it
no, you're
was
good. You're a great
the thing.
storyteller, and and that helps. It helps
This is
motivate and
a
push it along.
completely unembellished, 100% true story. It is going to get weird. And I
Okay.
think that you're going to get uncomfortable. I need you to man up and
I
fucking
don't think I'll
lock
get
in with me.
uncomfortable.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
worried
Maybe
that I'm going to say something that will be offensive
no,
in
I don't
some
care.
way. So,
No, no, I would
but
never.
go
I
ahead.
promise you. Just don't talk about fucking my wife, and we're fine. That's all I care about. Or my kids. Don't talk about fucking my wife or my
That's
kids.
spoilers. Spoilers. Go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, and I will never get offended. Um, so Ghost. My parents. It's no secret on the podcast that me and my parents have a rocky road relationship.
Sure.
I like ice cream, and that was an ice cream joke, by the way.
God.
And so they built a cold stone literally like 6 minutes from my house, and I swear to
You
God,
like the cold
I
stone?
I fucking dream about it at night.
Oh my god.
And
It's kind of cool.
it's great. It's fucking 6 minutes from my house. You gotta understand. I live in the boonies. This is unheard of. This is
Oh, all right.
unprecedented,
All right.
and it was completely out of left field. We weren't expecting it. I'm sorry. All right, now we're back on the thing. So
Okay. All right. All right.
it's no secret that my family and I have a
Right.
rocky
Right.
road relationship,
Absolutely. Lots
and
of problems with your mom.
lots of problems with my mom,
Dad's up and down too
and dad's up and
sometimes.
down. He's all right. He just
Right.
defends my mom, too much. But my dad wasn't here for this. My dad's working, you know, whatever. Friday comes around. It's my sweet, sweet Meemaw's birthday,
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Now, to give you a backstory on my Meemaw, my Meemaw came with my grandfather in '81 to this great country, this great nation
Oh, great
from
year. Great
the
year.
communist Cumbia. Is that when you were born?
Yeah. 81.
Was it really?
Yeah. October
So
81.
when you were born, can I tell you something? You're not much older than my mom, or younger than my mom, by the way, you geezer. Uh, my family, my parents, my grandparents, and my mom came to this great nation. My grandfather, a prisoner, political
Mm.
prisoner from Cuba, did 7 years for rebelling against Castro, sentenced to 20 something. Did 7, and then they let him go. He met my grandma in the prison, and as she was working there, and
Really?
and fucked her,
Kind of cool. Oh,
pregnant.
all right. Yeah. 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 Okay.
And then he just met my mom when it was like time to go. Crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Uh, and a real hard ass, real hard worker. But he came to this country. They bought a house in fucking Hialeah, Florida, and then they proceeded to work until they paid that house off very quickly. And my grandfather was a real no nonsense guy, truck driver. My grandma worked at like an eyeglass
Okay.
factory. I mean, very respectable jobs back in the 80s and 90s when those jobs would pay for a lifestyle like that. And
Sure.
my
Yeah.
grandpa
Yeah. Yeah.
could have a family on the side and support them too with the money he was making, but he didn't because wasn't that kind of guy. He was very loyal and did the whole thing. Whatever. My grandparents had a great love until they became old and realized that they wanted to sleep in separate bedrooms. So then they did that, but it was fine. It was always very nice to each other and respectful and loving. Uh, so then, fast forward, yada yada yada. My brother and I are born. My parents lived together or whatever. Well, no, I'm born. My mom and dad split up,
Right.
and then my mom gets with my stepdad. My father, I have his last name. It's great. They have 2 kids, and they go, hey, you know what? It's time for us to skedaddle. We're gonna go over to the other coast. We're gonna live on the other coast. This Hialeah shit. Our kids fucking trafficking drugs for the guys around the corner. There's too much crime going on. There's shootings. There's all kind of. We're getting out of Dodge, right?
Okay. Okay.
So my grandparents up and leave their paid for house. They sell it. They retire. You take all their retirements, their pensions, their yada yadas, and they go, "We're moving in with you guys. We'll help you guys out, whatever." Over the course of the almost 20 years, if not 20 years, that we've lived here, it just went downhill for my grandparents.
Wait, so they
Right?
lived with you for 20 years or no?
They lived with my
With your
mom and dad.
family? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Um. Yeah, we're a very big family. Yada yada. They've
No,
lived
it's
with them.
respectable. That's cool.
Built the house together. My grandfather helped with the house. They all got their name on it. Then whatever. My grandparents have always been a huge part of my life. They've always been a huge part of my family's lives. My mother is the problem because my mother, my sweet poor grandparents who left everything to come be with their grandkids, and their daughter would just get over the course of 20 years uh, uh, brutally robbed silently and slowly just bled of all their money by my mother. My mother would kindle a relationship with some family members for a couple of months, and then like invite 30 or 40 people over for Christmas, and everybody would stay at her house, and she'd spend $100,000 on gifts just to impress
Oh
people.
my god.
My mother would buy us whatever it was that we wanted. A very
She's like
material love.
narcissistic, sort of.
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Very
That's
okay.
I'm glad you're catching on already. So,
No, I've
whatever.
heard. Yeah, it seems the
She
type.
would hide them. She would tell the male people, towards the end of my grandfather's life, when things were already bad, when they're already poor, they refinanced the house a couple times, they fucking whatever. Uh, she would tell the male people that my grandmother was dementia ridden, and that they couldn't come deliver the mail, so because she would chase the mail truck and they'd lose her. So they needed to hold her mail, and she would pick it up. She was hiding mail from my
Man,
grandfather, who
yeah.
would get his statements from the bank
It's kind of
in the
immoral
mail ghost.
too. It seems.
And so then she was funding her Candy Crush addiction,
Oh no.
thousands of dollars on Candy Crush that she would use my grandfather's bank account for. So my grandfather,
Oh
when I was working at the post office, finally
no.
showed up to the post office and was like, "Yo, you guys are holding my mail. This is illegal. I'm gonna sue." Yada yada yada. The mail people were like, "You told us to hold your mail. What the fuck?" They're all confused, and then they're looking at me because like, "Oh, this is your grandpa, bro." I go, "I don't know. I'm not involved." My grandfather finds out that my mom has robbed him blind.
Did you know
Got no
your
money in
mom
his
was doing
account.
it at the
No, I didn't.
time,
No, I
or
didn't
you
know.
were kind of like
I
clueless
didn't know.
to?
I knew she was
Okay.
holding the mail. I knew she was holding the mail. It's none
Okay.
of my business. I was already living. I was already married at this point. I'm already married here. So, you know, mind you, in this time, me and my mom have very little relationship. She's watching my baby because at the time I had my first son only, and he was a baby, and I didn't want to pay for daycare because I couldn't afford it yet. I was saving for a house, um, or I had just built my house, one of the two. Either way,
It's around that time.
second baby on the way. She's gonna watch him too for a little bit, but nonetheless, I digress. My relationship with my mom is not great. She's already had arguments with me and my wife before because, Papa left the nest. Papa left the nest. And my mom is very like, oh, you shouldn't have, shouldn't have left the nest. You should be with me forever, type deal. That's not me. That's not me. Very odd. So, uh, so my grandfather then contracts COVID after I'm sorry, he finds out that this is whatever becomes a real problem. They argue about it. Nothing happens. There's no accountability taken. Right? Nothing changes.
Yeah.
And then my grandfather gets COVID and dies. Right? In a couple years ago,
Yep. I remember.
my grandmother's all alone and just constantly sad and talking about death, as I've spoken on the pod. You see,
Yeah,
so it's my
tough
grandmother's
spot to be
birthday, and
in.
it's my grandmother's birthday, and she turns 90 on last Friday,
Wow.
and that's no. Sorry, I dropped a playing card here. That's no easy feat.
No, that's an accomplishment in and of
I'd be lucky
itself.
to make it to 60 the way I've been eating. I just ate a bunch of Wingstop. I'm eating a lot of grandma's cookies. They got like the grandma. You ever seen the packaged grandma's cookies at the vending machines?
I know what
You
you're
know what
talking
I'm talking
about.
about?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They ordered a box of those. They
I
got an
know.
industrial box that's meant for like vending machine companies to my job, and I literally have eaten 3 packs a day for the last 4 days. I'm stress eating. It's the end of the year.
Sure. Sure.
Uh,
Fiscal.
and so, I didn't
Jeez,
understand. I
man.
don't understand why the end of the fiscal year is.
I don't get that either.
Very
And that's
odd.
not all businesses either, because I
Some of
don't
them is
know.
October. Like when I was in construction, it was October. I was
Yeah.
like, why? Anyway, that's very odd. But nonetheless, I digress. So I go see Grandma, Now my parents, Ghost, currently are not making enough money to sustain living. And so they've been forced to sell their house.
Ooh.
Now, the house that I grew up in. Now, the deal with the house that I grew up in is that my grandfather, when he moved here, when him and my grandfather moved here, my grandfather's only wish was that we buy land so that he can live out his days farming like he did when he was a young kid in Cuba. Because he grew up on a farm. He's a farm boy. So
That's a
that's what he
good
wanted to
dream.
do.
Yeah.
So my parents bought like 4 acres, and all in the back he would just grow all kinds of Cuban, avocados and papayas and plantains and fucking, Cuban pumpkins and yada yada, all kinds of shit. Big old farm back there, you know.
Cuban pumpkins? What's the difference?
Cuban pumpkin. I
All
don't
right, go ahead.
really
I'm gonna
know. I
look
don't know
that
what
up
it's,
just out of curiosity. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't really know if it's like a Cuban pumpkin, but like, what kind of pumpkins grow in Cuba, you know, or squash
The
or whatever.
calabaza? Is that what you mean?
Calabaza, yeah,
Cuban
yeah, yeah.
squash. Okay.
Cuban squash. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's okay. It's a hybrid pumpkin squash, popular in Cuba. All right. Cool.
Locked in, and you're locked in over there.
That's how we do it,
Guava,
baby.
you know, a lot of shit. And so it's been an abundance of trees, you know, whatever. When my grandfather died, all that just turned to shit, and we ended up spreading his ashes back there,
Okay.
just to like have one, like let him be where he wanted to be, you know,
Yeah,
let him
yeah,
die
yeah.
where he wanted to die, you know. My grandma goes back there, she tends to it every day, even though she's not supposed to, with her 9 toes, you know. And and it's the life, you know, it's life. Well, I went over there. I haven't been to my parents' house in probably 2 months. And you know, my mom sold it to an investment company, the house. The investment company is gonna like out of the price of that the selling price took out 12 months rent preemptively to let my family live there for a year while they figure out where to go. You know, in that year, the how they're gonna take this house and renovate it and you know add like a shooting range in the backyard and a fucking pool and yada yada to bring up the property value so they can then
Okay.
in turn sell it. Uh, bro, the yard in the back is completely flattened,
Oh,
you know, and it made me sad. I had to
yeah,
take a
that's
second, Ghost,
brutal.
when I got there to take a second and just like tear up and feel my
Yeah,
feelings
it's
for a
his
second,
arm.
and then shove them down deeply because I'm a literal man and
Never
not
show
a
weakness.
girly
Yes,
girl,
very good, very good.
and my kids aren't going to see me cry over a tree, you know.
Classical man.
So I'll deal with it when I have a tumor in a few years. And uh, so we go inside, dealing with Mima, hanging out with Mima, you know. Hey everybody, you know. My grandmother yells at Mima at one point because Mima's like, "Oh my, you know, your godmother hasn't called me to me," and my wife's like, my mom's like, "She doesn't remember birthdays. You're fucking blah, 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 blah," yelling for no reason.
Hmm.
And my brother's girlfriend steps in and goes like, "Yo, why are you yelling at her?" And I go, "Yeah, well, fucking shut up, dude," you know. And I'm a little raspy still. I'm very raspy still is the problem,
Oh no.
which is not great. So
Dynamic. You didn't
we're
record this,
playing.
did you? Yeah,
No,
by any
of course not.
chance?
And no, you know, I left my GoPro that I
Now
strapped
you
to my
gotta just
my
sneak.
my
You gotta
body
do one of
cam.
those phone sneaks, man. You just slowly, quietly hit record, keep that shit like down on the table a little bit.
Oh, I couldn't care enough. Uh,
Content, bro.
my
I feel
grandmother
that.
could kill her and just not deal with any of it, but she's a pussy. So I'm teaching the
Heard it
kids.
here
I pull
first.
out an old Monopoly game from when I was a kid, and I'm teaching the kids Monopoly. You know,
Okay.
we're talking about teaching them to count the monies. It's got the money, you know, because the Monopoly now has like credit cards and shit. It's very annoying.
Yeah, it's
I like the money. So I'm
cash
teaching
is
them the
king,
money,
man.
and they're doing
Yeah.
whatever. Cash is king. Shout out Cassius Clay. Uh, and and so we're hanging out. You know, I just realized I don't have Twitch chat open. I don't know if it's booming or not.
Ah, you're
But
good. It is booming. Always, Gabriel.
um, yeah. So the so you know the cake comes around. Now my 4-year-old is in a bit of a tiff at school. You know, he hasn't been really behaving well. He hasn't
Still
really been
chewing his
listening to his
nails.
mom. He, you know, actually he is, and he got an infection yesterday at his
Uh
fucking nail.
huh. Uh huh.
His fingers the size of a goddamn walnut,
Oh God. I hope he
and
learns.
I hope he doesn't have to fucking cut it off because I am gonna fucking shove it up his ass if he
I hope
fucking loses
not
his
that
thumb.
bad. Shit. You gotta rush him to urgent care. Talk to the
It's
guinea doctor.
I I had the
Steroids and
family
some
doctor.
pizza. He needs some dogs. You need
Just
some
put
Ozempic?
some
Give him some Ozempic.
mozzarella on it. Just wrap it in some mozzarella. It keeps it nice and cold, and it's a cold compress, the mozzarella. But you got to make sure the milk comes out. If it's not the milk coming out, it's not real mozzarella. You know, fucking what, dude? Can you give me the amoxicillin or what's going on? No, my kid's on antibiotics right
Okay,
now,
okay. He'll
and I
be
gotta
all right.
like
He'll be all
Epsom
right.
salt this motherfucker and all that. But he couldn't go to school today. My wife had to miss work today because of this motherfucker. I'm very pissed off about it. But anyway, I digress.
Okay.
So he's been behaving bad. And so I told him, hey, if you don't behave, you're not gonna get any cake. And so he did hit a couple little hiccups at the house where I was like, I had to give him the dad look, my parents'
Mhm.
house. And then finally, the last straw was that the cake comes out, beautiful Cold Stone Creamery cake,
Oh, nice. Okay. Ice cream
and
cake.
he goes to stick his finger in the thing. My wife goes, no, and he goes, looks at her, and he goes to do it, and I go, no, and I'm looking at him, giving the dad look, and he does it anyway. He sticks his fucking finger, his little digit
Ah,
in the cake. So I go, all right, you're not having any cake, and then he starts whining and crying. I don't want cake. I don't want
sorry.
cake. Nope.
Tough
So we sing
shit.
happy
Yeah.
birthday. We sing happy birthday, and everybody's divvying up the cake. My mom's divvying up the cake. She goes to cut my son a piece, and I go, nope, he's not having. Oh, come on, you're messing around. Stop fucking around. Out of here. Let him have a piece of cake. Nope. My grandma gets involved. Please let him have a piece of cake. It's my birthday. I just want
Oh,
everybody to be
pressure.
happy. Like, don't make him cry on my birthday. I'm like, no, not letting him have cake. My mom's like, as if you were so fucking good when you were young. Yada yada. Like,
Oh
stop cursing in
boy.
front of my kid. And I'm not letting him have cake. You raise me. If you want to make a decision on how to raise a child, you should have a fourth one. But you can't because your eggs are all dried up because you're old.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the
And
cards. Speaking of
and
cards.
so uh so we leave it at my kids crying and whining, and throwing a little tiff. We're all eating cake.
As they
I'm eating the
do,
shit out of this cake. I'm eating the shit out of this cake, boy. This cake was
making them know
good,
how
boy.
good it is.
This cake was good, boy. I wasn't intentionally like, you're missing out, faggot,
Well, yeah,
but
I
like,
wouldn't say, yeah, but still,
but
it's a
like
good
he
cake.
knows, it's good cake, and his brother's eating. His brother's fine. So he's fucking whining, and he starts crying, and my grandma starts crying because she's like, "Yo, I'm
No.
90, like fucking whatever." And my mom is like, "You don't know if this is her last birthday. Stop being stupid." And I go, "Stop telling me
Oh,
how to raise my
jeez.
son." My mom then proceeds to angrily grab the piece of cake she was eating and angrily throw it in the trash and start cleaning up while muttering profanities at me under her breath. Okay. So I, in turn, start cleaning up the toys. I go, guys, we're going to get out of here. I start cleaning up the toys. My grandma's on the couch at this point, crying. My brother and my sister-in-law, they're just talking, amongst themselves, hanging out. My wife's sitting with my son while he finishes the cake and consoling the 4-year-old, and I'm cleaning up. My mom's fucking angrily cleaning through the house. I finally go and I go, guys, we're gonna say goodbye. Start saying goodbye. My kids start saying goodbye, and then I sit down with my grandmother. And mind you, I'm cool as a cucumber, brother. I'm chilling. I'm not yelling. I'm respectful. I haven't cursed yet. I'm relaxed.
Sure.
Even when mom fucking doing whatever, I'm like, yo, relax. It's not gonna happen. That's my son.
Not worth it.
I sit down with my grandma and I go, Grandma, you need to stop crying. I'm like, it's a piece of cake. Like it's gonna be okay. I promise you. And she's like, you don't understand. Like, it's just all I want is for everybody to be happy under one roof. Like, I don't know what next year will bring. And like, I don't want my memory of like my birthday to be my great grandson crying. I'm like, listen, but you need to understand that, if I don't teach him a lesson, if I don't uphold if I don't do the things that I'm going to do, that I say I'm going to do, he's never going to learn his lesson and he's never going to be able to grow into the person that I know he can be. He's not going to learn his lesson.
I'm with you. These are women we're talking about, though.
And so
No
I
matter
say
the
he's not. Yeah,
age.
but my wife understands. My wife's with me, so it
Well,
just
you got
makes
her
no sense.
trained. You got her trained well.
This is good.
Yup, yup,
Uh,
yup.
so, um, mm,
Just kidding, Mrs. Tapp.
all right, I gotta wet the whistle. No, that's appropriate.
Okay.
Um, honey,
You know it.
maybe it wasn't
She
worded
knows it.
correctly, honey, but you know what we're talking about. I've rubbed off on
Of
the.
course.
So, as I say, the last words to come out of my mouth were, "He's never gonna learn his lesson." My mom, if I could describe to you real quick the scene,
Uh-oh. Okay.
right?
She's still cleaning up.
We got a couch here. We got a
Okay. All
couch
right.
here against the wall. Let's say this is the wall. This
All
is
right.
the
So an
TV. Right?
L-shaped couch, sort of.
We got an L-shaped couch. It's two couches, but they're
Well,
separate.
yeah.
But they make it a
It's
little.
right. Right.
And then here is the lanai door that goes. There's a sliding door
Right.
that
I
goes out the
forget what
lanai.
that is.
It's like the
Like a
patio
muck
out back.
room. Okay. Okay.
No, it's like
Okay.
the patio out back.
All right.
So my mom, slides open the patio door, the sliding door, and yeah, and just says, "The only one who's never gonna fucking learn his lesson is you," like that, just like that. And Ghost, you know what, Ghost? I think we live, as adults, as a 30-year-old man and a father and a husband, there's and a man of God, by the way. I
Sure.
ever since I've been
God-fearing
clean from
man.
drugs, I really have been more of a God-fearing man. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
have come, and I don't talk about it too much. You know what I mean? All right, all
I'm
right,
sorry.
all right. I just get a little foul.
I'm
Sorry.
semi
Um,
God-fearing.
so I really have kind of come in tune to like no, I wouldn't say I'm like, I'm not going to church every Sunday, but like I'm definitely more of a God fearing, God
Yeah, no,
believing
I
man than I
get you. Yeah,
was
yeah,
when
yeah.
I was doing drugs and I was
You're
more
maturing
alone.
well.
Like
Yes.
whenever I feel
You're doing
alone,
good.
I realize that I'm with God and I pray and whatever.
Sure. No, absolutely.
And I think that God, you know, in my time has not I don't think God answers prayers in the way that people want him to answer prayers, like God doesn't you pray for $1 million and God doesn't give you a fucking briefcase with $1 million, but he gives you the
No.
opportunity to earn $1 million.
Yes.
So like
Yes.
God, I pray a lot when I was first starting out to ask God to give me the patience to deal with the things that give me adversity in my life. Because I used to deal with them with drugs and I didn't know how to do that without drugs. So I would pray a lot to God to be like, hey, give me the strength to overcome the things that cause me discomfort in my life so that I don't have to turn to drugs or anger, because those are my two big deals were drugs and anger. And so sometimes God puts these situations in front of you, and you know what? I think I failed his test, that day because immediately at that final, the nail in the coffin, so to speak. Because no, mind you, she's been making comments this whole time, and I've been
Well, yeah,
cool,
she's
cool as people,
pushing pretty hard. I can
but
understand
I
losing it a
stood
little
up,
bit.
and according to my wife, bolted to the lanai. She thought I was gonna fucking hit my mom right off a rip. That's how fucking quick I went to the patio. And I said, "Shut your fucking mouth about how I raise my kids. Mind your fucking business and let me do what I want with my family." And I yelled it. And I was
Ooh.
hoarse and barely able to talk, but I yelled it, dude.
You had to get it out. Yeah, God helped you
And
get that
then
out. I think.
and then W.
See, look at it that way.
And then she started going off. Yeah, you're right because I'm a fucking failure as a mom, obviously. You're a piece of shit. You come around, you don't even fucking talk to us anymore. You haven't fucking called your dad by fucking how long? You don't talk to your fucking grandmother. You're a piece of shit. Yada yada. She's yelling this. So immediately I grabbed the kids
Hmm.
by the back of the neck, which I feel bad because my son was like, "Daddy, after it all, my son's like, Daddy, you grabbed my neck." And I was like, "No, I didn't grab your neck, buddy. I was just like, I needed to control your body. So like I put my hand
Yeah,
like
nah.
here on like the upper, like on his traps.
Nah,
But
I
to him,
get
it's
it.
like
You
I
don't want
grabbed
him
his
to,
neck.
don't want him
And
to
I didn't
be
squeeze. I just
involved or
kind of like
hear all
shoved
this.
them out. So I pushed them over to the garage, like into
You're seeing
like
red a
down this
little bit.
hallway
I
into the
get it. Other
garage.
things happen in a flash. It's all right.
No,
You
no,
didn't
no.
mean
Honestly, I'm not
anything.
seeing red yet. I'm not seeing red yet. I'm just trying to get my kids
Oh,
out of
not
there.
yet. Okay.
And my wife's packing up their water bottles or whatever. And as I open the garage door to go to the garage, I'm thinking my wife's behind me and she's not. And my mom goes, "And this is your fucking fault, you stupid whore. You fucking tore him away from this family.
Oh,
You're a fucking bitch. You fucking bad mother." Yada,
what?
yada, yada. So I hear that. I shove the kids in the garage and I go, "Wait here." And I run back inside. And immediately my mom hears me coming and she starts bowing up to me. And I get in my mom's face. I'm like, "You're calling him a whore? Fuck you. You cheated on your husband with your fucking kids knowing, you stupid bitch. You talk to your kids about cheating on your husband. You stupid fuck.
Oh
Fuck you." We
man.
start going at it. My wife starts
Oh
going at my mom.
shit.
Like, "I'm so glad that you're fucking blowing up like this in front of your fucking grandkids. They're gonna know what a fucking monster you are." Everybody's going crazy. My grandma's
Oh,
crying her
oh
eyes
man.
out.
Poor grandma.
My brother's holding us like getting in between me and my mom because I got a clenched fist like I'm about to hit my
Oh no.
mom, and God puts an image of my sons in my head, and I unclench my fist and I push my wife out, and then my mom's yelling and my brother's holding her back, and we're walking to the garage, and as we get to the garage, my mom like gets to this hallway. There's like a little hallway that leads to the door. where the garage, like that leads into the garage, you know.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
And my mom gets to the. We're at the garage door. We're at the garage door already. We're at the home stretch. Hold on, I dropped some cards.
All right. Let me ask real quick too, because it might briefly. Has there been any conflict in the past between your mom and your wife? Like anything,
They
or
got
is
into a
this
little
something that
tiff.
was
They got into a
they've
little
gotten
tiff
to things
because
before? Okay. Okay. I didn't know
yes,
if this was
because
just
my
like totally
mom
out of nowhere that she's like going crazy on her or what. But
my mom was talking shit about my mother-in-law one time, and then it got back to my mother-in-law. I got back to my wife and my mother-in-law, and then there was a bit of a tiff, and so they had to come over and like have a conversation. My mom had to come over to their house and basically like mend things, you know what I
okay.
mean, and
Okay.
apologize. That was really it though.
That was it. Oh man.
Um,
So this is still kind of like what?
well,
Okay.
my wife has not liked my mom in quite some time, you know, because I don't like my mom, so
Well, I
naturally.
mean, just the money
But it's never
stories
gotten out of hand like
alone,
that.
stealing your fucking money and shit, bro. I mean that right there.
Well, my mom
I
used to
don't look at
fucking
her in the greatest light either, so I'm
well,
sure the
and
audience that's paying attention, yeah.
what's funny is that like, you know, my mom used to. This is crazy that I'm airing all this out on the pod.
I mean, you
By the
don't have
way,
to. You don't have to. You
everybody
know.
needs to listen to this episode like 10 times. We got to get in the
This is
algorithm. We
crazy.
got to make a fucking whatever. My mom used to cheat on my stepdad a lot when we were younger, and like tell us about it, and like coerce
That's
us into basically like being
crazy.
her like guys. You know, like her fucking me more so than my brother. And I think it's because like he was my stepdad and not my real dad, so she felt that like she could fucking convince me that I shouldn't
Right,
tell them.
because yeah, I get
So
you.
like me more than up, but my mom would like go to fucking Miami, tell my fucking dad that it's a girls trip. Mind you, my dad was like a truck driver, and when in '08 when things got bad, he had to go find work in Louisiana, so he was gone for like months on end, supporting us, just sending all the money over here. And then she would just like go to Miami, say it's a girls trip, and then come back and be like, "Yo, I didn't fuck the guy, I just sucked his dick," you know,
Oh my
like shit
god.
like that to her
But
fucking
now, there
kids.
could be history there too that you don't know about. He was a
Yeah, who
trucker out
cares,
there
bro?
for months on.
No, he wasn't
Is
doing
he a
nothing, dude.
saint? Is he a
No, he wasn't.
saint?
No,
You
yes,
you
he is.
think
No,
he was
that's what
really? You think
I
he's a
don't
good
think he's a
guy?
saint. I don't think he's a saint. I don't think he's a
But
saint.
you don't think he
But
was doing
I
that?
definitely, I guarantee you, Ghost, that my father never cheated on my mom. I'll
Okay,
tell you
all
that
right,
right now.
all right,
I
all right,
guarantee it.
cool. All right. You
Uh,
could get the sense, so
so
yeah, I get you,
I
I
guarantee it.
believe you. Okay,
So the fact that she called my wife a whore is just like hilarious
that's
because my
crazy,
wife,
bro.
in 10 years, you know, I had my demons and I had things that I did when I was in the military that I'm not proud of, you know, and I was with my wife then. We were dating.
Right.
You know, we weren't married, but we were dating. And I was unfaithful and I had problems and I had my own demons. And like I said, and I'm not proud of it, but my wife had held it down, even relentlessly held it down.
Yeah, you
You know
guys
what I
went
mean?
up and down, but you came to a great plateau, man. You guys worked things out
So,
beautifully.
so, uh, so I pushed my wife and we're in the garage. We're about to get in the garage. My wife's in the garage. The kids are in the garage, terrified. And,
Ugh, poor
um,
kids.
I know, dude. I know. Trust me. And I hear my mom go, "Why don't you tell her all the times I covered for you when you were cheating on her, you fucking piece of shit?" I run back into the fucking house, dude. I sprint my fat fucking tubby ass back into the house, and I just start grabbing my mom by the face and fucking shoving her. My
Oh no.
brother's in between us, and I go, "Fuck you, you stupid bitch! You're never gonna see me and my family again."
Oh
Yada
my
yada yada.
god,
It's getting
bro.
crazy. I told you, don't get uncomfortable. You a man up, dude. And and so then my wife's pulling me back. My brother's like holding my mom. My brother throws my mom to the ground because he's just like, that's the only way this bitch is gonna stop. So then I leave finally. The kids are
Oh
terrified.
man.
Kids are in shambles, dude.
This is a
And I'm
slight
just like,
trauma.
I feel so terrible, Ghost. I feel so absolutely terrible about the whole thing. So obviously I get in the car and I'm shaking, bro. I'm shaking like booty meat, brother. I'm fucking Atlanta strip club just fucking
Oh yeah, that's
going
crazy, man. Yeah.
because everything's coming to light. Not everything's coming to light, but like everything's kind of setting in that it's like, oh yeah, you had your fucking kids with you, bro. Like what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean?
I
And
know
it's
you're
like
thinking everyone's
I grew up in that
perspective
environment.
and
Like my parents and my grandparents were always yelling and fighting,
you don't want to repeat
like
it.
that to that, not to that level,
Yeah.
but like they were getting bad, you know. And I was like, bro, you literally vowed to never do this, and you got fucking rage baited into doing it, you know.
She was
And
pushing
so
pretty
immediately,
hard, man.
immediately I'm fucking apologizing to my kids, and they're like, "Yo, what was all that commotion, dude? Like that was crazy. Like that was a big commotion, Daddy." And I go, "Fuck, guys, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Guys, I'm so sorry." And then my little one's like, "Is it because I couldn't have cake?" And I go, "No, buddy, it's not. Has nothing to do with
Oh,
you. It's not your
poor guy.
fault. Like, don't worry. Like, I'm so sorry. You'll never have to see that again. Like, Nana was in the wrong. Nana was being a bully, And I always tell you guys that if you have a bully, you better defend yourself. And I just had to defend myself. But I'm so sorry that I had to defend myself in front of you guys. Like, I hope you never have to see anything like that again. I'm so sorry. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm fucking a mess, dude. I'm crying.
Damn, bro. Your
I'm
wife
just a
got some
fucking
fucking went
mess.
through
I'm a
crazy
mess,
shit,
dude.
man. That's fucking Jerry Springer
And
right there.
I know, dude. And we finally get home and we like debrief, me and my wife. The kid that we get home, listen to this motherfucker. Listen to this motherfucker, by the way. This motherfucker, this 4-year-old kid, okay? This fucking 4-year-old
Okay, what do you
couldn't
do
get
now?
cake, by the way. Couldn't get cake because he was behaving like a motherfucker, okay? And I would argue he caused this whole thing. You know what I mean? I mean, behind
Yeah.
closed doors, this is all his fault, really. I mean, if we
In a
had
weird kind of
behind
way, but
closed doors,
you
it's literally
know.
all his fault. But
But don't follow that
no, I'll
train,
never
man.
tell him
Yeah,
that,
of course.
obviously. But yeah, it is your fault. Dude. We get home and he goes,
Oh
"Man, I'm
fuck.
still so scared about that commotion." And I go, "I'm sorry, buddy." He goes, "I think I need to play some Nintendo Switch to not be afraid about it anymore." And I
Ah, he's
go,
smart.
"All right, bro, go ahead." I'm like, "Honestly, get right to it, dude. Get in there, play whatever you want." I'm like, "You want my debit card? You can go buy something if you want." Like, I don't fucking.
Go
I
get him a
was.
cake.
You want some cake?
6 minutes away, bro.
So, yeah, it was Crystal. My wife and I are debriefing. The kids are playing Switch, and it's just like, wow, wow, did that really happen? What the fuck happened? And my wife, the really, it's funny because like my mom again, like you hit the nail on the head at the beginning. It's like a narcissistic thing.
Oh yeah,
My mom said that
100.
last little tidbit to try to divide my wife and I, and in
Oh,
that
of
moment,
course.
she didn't care about anything. Because
Kind of evil.
let's say my wife really, finds out because it was a secret that, like, not a secret per se, but like just something that I didn't think was important enough to bring up in our marriage right now,
Right.
or at all because it was one so long ago, but two, like a minute detail about things that she already knows happened, right? Like my wife knows that I was unfaithful when I was in the
Right. I
army,
was gonna say
and
you
we
guys
worked
hashed
through it.
that stuff out.
We
Yeah,
worked
yeah,
through
yeah.
it, yeah, and we worked through it, and we fucking did our thing. Um, the secret was that it was not just one lady; it was more than one lady,
Oh,
and my mom had helped me cover it up. My mom would like if my wife had an inkling that I wasn't like home, or if like this was like the rudimentary days of like geotagging, where it's like you could see someone's location but not really like the precise like you can now.
yeah,
My wife
sure.
would see like a location where I'm like within a 5 mile radius of like a fucking Motel 6 or whatever, and obviously not where I'm supposed to be. If I tell her like I'm
Right.
staying at the barracks, then I'm at a Motel 6, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap at a barracks, then I'm at a Motel 6. My mom would call me and be like, yo, she knows you're at a Motel 6, like, fucking go home. And so then I'd go home. So like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I'd be
Yeah,
like,
she was
oh, I had to drive
helping.
my buddy to the motel. I'm sorry, I got caught up. I
That's
forgot my
like her
car. Like,
territory, being deceptive, and she
so
knows
like,
the way
so like,
to handle that.
and which is crazy because while I was in the military, my mom and my girlfriend, or my wife, my girlfriend at the time, were best friends. They like were bonding about like missing me and like doing whatever. So like they were best friends. So all it did was
Mhm.
make my mom look like even more of a piece of shit because this whole time she's like pretending to have my girl's back, and then she's lying to her blatantly. So like I told my wife the truth, like, hey, just so you know, like, you think it's this? This was what was happening, and she's like, that's crazy that she thinks that like we're gonna get a divorce over something that happened 10 years ago before we were married. But like, even let's say that I did, like, where would that leave the kids? Where would that leave this? Like, these are the things that
Yeah, you got
she
a lot
doesn't
stacked up
care
now.
about. It's not even that she doesn't think about it; she doesn't care,
Right.
you know. So like, yeah, bro. Honestly, like, you know, I talked to everybody in my family already. I talked to my dad, who wasn't there. I talked to my grandmother. Talked to my brother. You know, I talked to my brother that night for like an hour.
Yeah.
He's like, honestly, you're a better man than I, bro, because I would have fucked her up. He goes, I would have fucked her up, and I would have
Like
fucked
pushed
her
her
up
over
without.
a little bit, right?
Well, I pushed her over because she was like hitting him to like try to fucking
Oh, okay.
get to me, and he just was like, "Yo, you need to stop. Like, send her back to reality." You know? He's like, if she would have said half of that shit she said to you to me, she'd be on the fucking floor in a puddle, bro. He goes, "You're a fucking brave man. You're a strong man." He goes, I think that it shouldn't have gone to where it
Yeah,
was,
the
but like,
you of 2 years
you did
ago
a
probably would
great,
have been
you did a
arrested.
great thing. Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, he goes, you did a good, like, you did the best you could in that situation. I think. He's like, your kids love you. Just give your kids love. Like, and nothing is gonna change, bro. Like, you're straight. We love you. Like, I love you. We'll always be whatever. It was very nice actually, because I don't talk to my brother that much. So for us to have that conversation was nice. Trauma brings people together. My grandmother, again,
Yeah.
she was like, "Yo, I understand. I wish it didn't get like that, but like, you know how your mom is, yada yada." My dad, same thing. Like, I wish I was there. I'm so sorry I wasn't there. Like, it is what it is. But like, I get it. And like, basically,
I'm
my
sure
mom's like
everyone's
out of
on
my
your
life, bro.
side, like
Everybody's on my
100%.
side. My mom's
They
like
know
now.
her. They know
My
her.
mom's not. My mom's not gonna be seeing me or my kids again for the
I mean,
foreseeable future.
she did
For
it.
I say obviously for the rest of my life, but like,
You never know.
I don't know what life is gonna be like in 10 years. But I gotta be honest with you, I don't even think in 10 years I'm gonna want to fucking talk to this bitch, bro. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you never know. Eminem,
isn't that
he
fucking
sort of
wild,
made up
dude?
with his mom a little bit, but
Eminem
what
made up with his
happens?
mom. Yeah, well, I don't think I'm gonna become a billionaire rap philanthropist.
This
Yada
could
yada.
do it
So
for you, though. This could be the catalyst, bro. You never know.
maybe, yeah, I should start a rap career.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. The direction you're
You
headed, I
gotta
think you
ghostwrite
could
for
be the
me.
next.
You ghostwrite for me.
Oh, bro, I'm
If
down.
you
Well, I
ghostwrite
need
for
to.
me, like, great.
Actually, I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that. You can write.
Why? I can't write.
I can't write.
I can write my ABCs.
I can't write the kind of hip hop you like. My shit'll be too deep. Sorry.
No, that's fine. We can figure it out. Maybe we can make a mix mash.
No,
Deep,
I'd be down to do
uh,
that. We could do something.
deep
It's fun. We
mumble
gotta do
rap.
a track. Yeah, you do the mumble stuff. I'll do the lyrical stuff. It'll be like the fucking Metro Kendrick joint. Because
I don't know about that. Yo,
who was
rest
the
in peace,
dude-
Tay Keith, bro.
who?
Tay Keith. You see Tay Keith. Fuck these.
Oh, I had no clue who that is. I did see that
He's a
that
producer.
person
He's a
died.
producer.
Yeah, K Teeth died.
Tay Keith.
He was a producer.
He did.
Okay.
You remember that album? You remember that album that I had you listen to, Lil Baby and Lil Durk?
Yeah.
He did some songs on that album. He was like, a lot of the
Okay.
songs on that album were produced by him.
Oh, he did a lot of Drake stuff too. Okay. Or at
He's
least
huge.
one
He was
song.
huge.
Travis Scott, Sexy Red, Nicki Minaj. Okay, all right. Producers don't get, the attention that they should, I don't think, a lot of times. So wasn't
I don't
as
think that's
familiar
true.
with
I
him.
mean, I don't know. I think
I mean,
that's not
honestly, they
true.
don't. Nah, they don't, because it's usually a producer on every freaking song out there, but can you name half of them? Probably not. Only the ones who really elevate.
Metro Boomin.
I know,
Jay
but I'm
Keith,
saying, like,
DJ Khaled.
yeah, but those are the
some other
ones who
ones.
elevated.
Um,
The Primos and Havocs and stuff like that. I mean, they made a name for themselves, but pretty much every other song out there on the radio, hip hop songs, are all produced by somebody, but you might not know. Doesn't even matter, but all right. Tay Keith.
W.
I didn't
Shout
know
out
who
Tay
that
Keith,
other
bro.
dude was. Did you ever hear of this other dude before they
Oliver
announced
Tree?
that he died? Oliver Tree? You knew of this guy?
Of course I do.
Really?
Kid me, he's huge in the podcast circuit, and then also like he has songs that I know. I didn't know he was a song guy until
Are they like silly
he
songs or are they
died.
real
No,
songs?
no,
He makes
no.
like
I
real
guarantee you,
music.
if I look up
Not like
"Life Goes
parody
On,"
music?
"Life Goes On" by Oliver Tree. If you listen to it for a second, I know you know this song. You've heard it literally everywhere.
Life goes on. Oliver Tree.
Life goes on and on and
I don't
on
know if
and
I would
on
know
and
that.
on and on and on and on. You've heard it, bro. I guarantee you've heard it, bro.
It's playing now. You probably can't hear it, but
I definitely can.
I mean, you did very good at mimicking this beat and melody, but
I haven't heard this, dude. It's like mainstream.
I mean, I'm
It's
not
in
a
like
big
commercials
mainstream
and
guy, but
shit.
it sounds catchy. I did dig it. But yeah, I had just never heard of this guy. I was just like, who is this? They're making this big deal about this guy. But then, the TikTok algorithm's got me interested in him because of all the like conspiracy stuff. I guess he was down in fucking Antarctica for like a year
I
talking
saw that.
about all this crazy shit, and then all of a sudden, what happened. And he made a lot of mentions and references in interviews and stuff about him not making it and what happens if he dies and all this stuff. And it's just like, oh man, all these weird, crazy coincidences. What the hell's going on here?
Bad time to be in Brazil. You see that lady got fucking killed too in Brazil the same week as Oliver Tree. There was a lady that went bungee jumping in Brazil.
Oh my god,
And
I
she
have
went,
that listed. Yeah, I have that on
and,
my list. Yo,
and
they
they
just
just
forgot to
threw her out
fucking
the
put the
thing.
fucking
I don't think
bungee
they
on
forgot.
it.
I think it was a hit.
You think really? I mean,
think it was a
I didn't
hit.
read the depths of it. I just saw the main shit. But
I didn't read the depths of it either, but they don't. There's no way.
that's what you think
You
about.
literally
You
your
know the
job is
Brazilian people like that.
flip, pick, throw, retrieve. Flip, pick, throw, retrieve.
Damn, we need
You
some
can't
info on
miss
this
25.
lady, then.
If you
What
miss
was she involved in?
25% of that job, you are done.
I mean, it could happen
They
to
it
anyone.
was three. No,
but-
it was three guys, bro. They had her. They knew, and there was people recording that saw it. They knew, bro. It was a hit.
Damn, that's crazy. But
It was
that
a
shit was
hit. It's
brutal.
Brazil.
Brutal.
That's how it is. You know what I mean?
Damn. Fucking crazy.
My kids are playing blackjack right now. The reason I have these cards is I'm obsessed with cards right now. My kids and I have been playing blackjack. I had to
That's
teach
so
my
funny.
kids. It's funny because over the week, the weekend, I'm sorry. So obviously, given the little dose of family trauma Friday night, Saturday and Sunday were just fun galore, bro. Fun galore. Normally Saturdays I make like eggs and like I really like try to force a
The
healthy
egg
breakfast on my
sandwiches?
kids. No, not even the egg sandwiches, like eggs, just straight eggs with like a
Okay,
little bit
yeah,
cheese, a
yeah.
little bit turkey, but
What
like you
was it,
gotta eat eggs, you gotta
donuts?
fucking bro, chocolate chip pancakes
Ah.
and fucking chocolate milk and
Nah, yeah, that's
whipped cream.
some
Vanilla
distraction.
bean infused with maple syrup from the Costco. You know, I was on. It was on.
They needed it. Yeah, you
We
needed
went
it.
to the fucking. We went to the Toy Story movie.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
It's good.
We'll have
It was good.
I.
You
It was
didn't enjoy it.
okay. It was okay.
No, I
mean, there
enjoyed it
were
thoroughly.
moments. You know what pissed me off the most? Poor Buzz, man. And I think they did that as just a fucking jab at
What did they cuck them?
Tim Allen, bro. They cucked him like a motherfucker. There
No,
was
I
at least
kinda thought it
three
was funny.
scenes where they fucking totally feminized Buzz.
Yeah,
And it capped off with the fucking wedding. And it was like, what is going on? So he comes in he's the fucking bride coming down the aisle with the dress and all this shit. It's just like, what?
No, it's a
What are
kilt.
they
It was a
doing?
kilt.
Yeah, the fucking reference is pretty obvious though. Come on. And then he kicked his leg up after the kiss and all this shit. It's just like, yo, what are they doing to my boy Buzz? Why are they doing this to my boy?
Are you letting that play a big part in your judgment on the movie?
That's a big part of the judgment of the movie. Yes. Overall, it wasn't horrible. I wish they kind of didn't. I was hoping that they would kind of go against the technology aspect a little more. I mean, it ended up all working out in a good way. It wasn't horrible how they all connected and ended up, joining forces or whatever. But I was hoping there would be a little more of a lesson there against the.
I think there is.
Constant...
I think there's a lesson. You
There
don't think
is a
there's
lesson, but I
there?
wish there was a little more because I don't know. I think they could have did more to kind of push against these kids constantly on their iPads. And you probably don't have that as much, but my girls are in that kind of zone where they're sitting on their fucking phones or iPads or whatever it is too much.
I get it.
And we have to yell at them way too much about it. And I was like, all right, well, Toy Story's coming out. The big villain is going to be the iPad. This is going to be great. I can use this as a fucking leapfrog right there. To
You still
push them away
can.
from it. I did a little. It didn't work at all. It's been a week now, and they haven't changed much.
Ghost, have
But
you ever thought of hitting your kids?
no, I've not
It
thought
works
of
pretty
hitting
good.
them. It's
It's
different.
pretty
I
good, dude.
think it's different with girls though. I
I
don't
guess.
know. I
Have your
can't hit
wife
my
hit them, dude.
girls. Oh, that's a good idea. Have her
Have your
smack
wife
them.
beat the shit out of them, dude.
That's funny. But other than that, it was okay.
Liked it. I really
The
liked it.
Woody
Actually, I really
stuff,
enjoyed it.
and I guess they crowbarred that in. They weren't even going to have Woody in the film at all, apparently originally. And then they figured, we got to put Woody in there because it's Toy Story or whatever. So I don't think his role was that great. It was kind of unnecessary. They really didn't need to have him in there.
I
Um,
agree.
the kids liked it a lot though, so it's fine. I mean, I'm an old man, so I'm not going in there thinking I'm gonna fucking love Toy Story or anything. It was okay.
I went in there with negative, like, this is gonna suck. I don't know why they're making this. Yada yada yada. I can't believe I got to sit through this, and I was pleasantly surprised, dude. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie.
Oh, well, that's probably why. If you went in with the really low expectations, and yeah, it wasn't horrible.
I liked
Had some
I
good
liked
scenes.
the little bit, like the
I
Buzz
laughed.
Lightyear bit, where like the Buzz Lightyear are all like,
Oh, all the
it was like a
Chinese
group
Buzz
of them, all the
Lightyear, the
Chinese Buzz
advanced ones. That
Lightyear.
was kind of funny. I think that's going
That
to
was
tie into the
fire.
sequels or the next one somehow too.
And then they like drones. Then they could turn into like drones because
Mm-hmm.
they're technologically advanced and yada
Yep,
yada. I
yep,
liked
yep.
that. I liked the movie, dude. I thought it was a solid. I would say 7.5.
Rank them then. The Toy Stories. Where'd you put that
Yeah.
in out of
Ah.
in your ranking of 1 to 6?
From best to worst.
Sure. Or yeah, where would you? Yeah, give me your ranking
Okay.
off the top.
From worst to best, we're talking
Let's start.
worst is Toy Story
You can do
4.
worst or best first. Doesn't matter.
Worst is Toy Story 4.
That was wait. Which one was that?
That
What'd
was
they
the
do?
previous one where
Oh, is
Woody
this
like
5 or
becomes a
6?
lost
This was
toy.
5.
This is 5.
Oh, this was
is
5.
5.
Okay. Yeah, 4 sucked. 4 was horrible.
4 sucked. It's
It
like
really
the one
was
that they're a
bad.
carnival. They're on a
I
fucking
yeah,
ride.
I
And
agree.
like
4
they
was
find
not
the
good.
Gabby Gabby doll. And she wants
Forky was
Woody's
the
voice
best part
box.
of
Forky, yeah,
4.
agreed. 4 is the worst one.
Forky's shit in
I
this
would
one was
s-
hilarious, so I laughed every time with the wife and everything. That was pretty funny. The knife.
I would say I guess I guess this one could be 4. Not because
Okay, then we're
not
probably on the
because it's
same.
yeah, but not because it's bad. It's just because I think that the other No, you know what?
Oh,
I think Toy Story 1 would be number 4.
1?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? That kicked
I
it
think
all
so.
off.
I think
That
so.
gotta
Yeah, I
get
know, and
going.
that's
It was
fine.
it
And
was
that's
a
fine.
good
It's not that
movie
it's a bad.
too.
It's not that it's bad.
That
Okay.
was classic in and of itself. Before there was a 2, it was like, well,
Uh,
this could stand alone. This is great. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm
maybe you're
I'm at
right.
I'm
Maybe
at
you're right.
4.
No, maybe you're right.
4
Maybe
is
you're
my
right. Maybe you're
worst.
right.
5 is my next worst.
4, 5. Okay, I could do 4, 5. I'm not mad at 4, 5. Actually, you know what? Yeah, well, 4,
Okay.
5. The reason here. Hold
And
on.
then
Now.
1 is your third. I'm guessing. I take it.
I'm gonna tell you why it's so hard. It's because I really think that like 5 and 3 and 1 are so like neck and neck, right? 2 is the best one. Let me spoil it right now. 2 is top. 2 is top tier. 2's number 1. 2's the
2 is
best one.
great. Yeah, I think I have 2. Wait, 2
2's the best
is
one. The one
at
where
the
the fucking
end.
fat guy abducts Woody and he's gonna send him to Tokyo. And they meet
Oh
the
my God,
prospector.
yeah, yeah.
That's
2
where
is
they meet
very good. 2 is very
Jesse
good.
and fucking yada yada Zurg and fucking whatever. That's
Yeah,
the best
2
one.
is.
That's the best one without even. It's
Oh
not even
man, you know
close.
what? Now that I think about it, I might be 2, 3, 1 as my top 3.
That's what I'm saying. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. But I think, honestly, I'm gonna tell you why I think this one is so good. 5.
Damn.
I just really like, I think that our kids are obviously different aged, and like your kids, you're saying are already like at that age where they're like always on the screen, but like my kids kind of
Yeah.
aren't there yet. So it's like I related to it a lot more because it's like I saw the little girl turn into a little fucking freak, and I'm like, damn, I have the power to make sure that that doesn't happen right now, and like I need to act like I was taking it as a message. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, you can't let that happen. And I thought it was like good at the end where it's like, oh, it's okay to have a nice balance of the two. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
No,
it doesn't have to be
it
all
wasn't
toys or all
horrible.
whatever. I thought it was really good, dude. I thought it was honestly very well done, and it's honestly tough because I think that one is just so dated that like if I'm watching them now as an adult, it's just not
You're
as
not gonna
good, I don't
reach for
think.
that one.
So I am gonna actually stick with my original thought and say fourth is the worst. Four is the worst. Then one, not because it's bad, but just because I don't think it's got as much substance as five, which is next, and
Yeah,
then
because 2 and
three,
3 is when they really
and
got more
yeah,
emotional and
and then three,
everything.
and then two is just fucking peak, bro.
Yeah, and I think 3 is probably the most emotionally
Yeah, I agree.
charged.
I agree.
I
I
wasn't a
agree. I
big
agree.
fan of the switch of the kids though. It took me a
You
while.
don't like
I
Bonnie?
no,
Here's
I do,
another
I do.
thing.
I'm saying it took me a while, but I came to
Yeah.
You know what? You know what sold her for me is that Halloween fucking special. If you know what I'm talking about,
No, I don't know
because
what you're talking
they did. You never saw the Halloween Toy Story special where they go and stop at the hotel and there's like an iguana. Oh my
about. I
god,
have
you
no
got
idea
to
what you're talking
see that. Your kids are gonna love it because I've probably seen that more than any of the Toy Story movies.
about.
I've probably seen
Really?
that honestly like at least 20 to 30 times because my kids love that so much, especially around Halloween. They always crack that. That's like a Halloween movie for us now. But yeah, the Toy Story Halloween special. I mean, it's not a whole movie. It's just a short little. I don't even know if it's an hour, maybe half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. But it's really good. It's really good. But that is one of the first like adventures with Bonnie, where they're just on a road trip. They stop at this little hotel, and the hotel manager, similar to two, sort of, where the hotel manager finds these toys and or has this iguana going around stealing things from rooms for him so that he could flip them on eBay. Um, and then he tries to get the toys, and it's a whole thing. But yeah, it's really good. Check that out. But that's the only really big thing that really sold me on the new kid.
No, I
So after
like. I
that, I was
think
like,
that
okay, I can deal with this.
her emotion in this one too, is just like when she's sad, you get
She
sad.
did good in
When the
this
kids
one.
are like,
Oh
it
yeah,
did really good at like portraying
yeah,
her emotions.
because she had
Like
that
I
little
felt sad
shy.
with
She
her.
didn't know what to
Yeah,
do, and it's just like, come on, say
yeah,
something,
yeah.
say something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nah, it was good. It was
Which hold
yeah,
on, because which Toy
it's
Story
pretty good.
was it where they went to go find the guy's kid?
Wait, what?
The guy's kid, like his guy's kid gets stolen, and they got to like go across the world to find him, like the
What
ocean or
guy's
whatever.
kids? What are we talking about here?
The main
Guy's
character,
kid.
and then he's got like that lady that doesn't remember anything.
When he goes
You
to
remember?
college, the boy. Wait, what do you
No,
mean?
no, no.
Who's the main guy?
There was a
Woody?
Toy Story. There's a movie. One of the movies, the
Why
main
am I
guy,
not?
his kid gets like abducted, and then like they
Not a
hit, and
toy,
then
a
like
kid.
and then the
I don't remember a
and then
kid
the
getting
kid
abducted in Toy Story. Am I crazy? What am I
and
missing here?
they have to like travel across the ocean. It's like the dad, and like he meets some like fucking lady with no memory, and then like the chick can't remember anything, and they like have a crazy adventure on the way. The guy's like in Australia, you
What?
know?
This was a Toy Story movie? Wait, You're tripping.
No, I'm not.
I don't remember this.
What do you mean?
Did they go across the ocean?
They go across the ocean. They spend the whole thing in the ocean.
Is this another special that maybe I missed?
No, it's
There
not a
was no
special. It's a
big Toy
movie. It's like an
Story.
hour and a half.
Toy Story?
I
But it
thought
wasn't one of the
so.
main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You mean it was something
That's
else?
one of them.
What?
They had to like find him. The whole movie's about finding, whatever his name is,
Finding an
Fabio.
abducted kid? Why am I like blanking, or else you're making something up totally?
I don't know. You gotta Google
Are you
it.
sure
I
you're
don't
not
know.
talking
Let's
about?
Google it. Try googling it. Let's Google it real
Is
quick.
this
'Cause now I'm
Code Geass or something? I think you're mixing
no,
shit
you
up, bro.
wish.
I'm confused. Because yeah, one
Movie
was just the
where
introduction. They were dealing with
kid
the
is
kid.
abducted.
Toy Story where. Oh yeah, let me go to
Father
AI. AI will know better than Google for
father
this instance.
travels across. You're probably gonna have better chat with AI. ocean to find him.
That was 2. Wait. Woody gets kidnapped by the toy collector. That's all this is saying. Yeah, you're thinking of something else, bro.
No,
This is another
no,
Pixar
no.
movie. Maybe.
Type in kid gets abducted. Movie where kid gets abducted and put in and sent gets abducted and taken to Australia. They go through the ocean to find him. That's one of the Toy Stories, dude. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I know my Pixar.
Wait a minute. You're talking about Finding Nemo, motherfucker.
What?
Where they go across
Oh, you know
the
what?
ocean?
Actually, fuck, you might
To
be.
Australia? Yeah, Sydney. Because they go to Sydney, Australia.
Oh,
Are you
know
kidding
what?
me?
know
You
what?
thought that
You
was a
might be right,
yo?
dude.
You were
You might be
fucking
right,
rage
dude.
bait trolling me, bro. Come on.
No, I swear to God, I thought that was serious. I thought it was serious. That's what I thought.
Oh man, because now that
No,
I
you're
think
right,
that,
you're right,
yeah,
it
it
is.
was absolutely Finding Nemo,
funny.
and not
That's so
Finding
good.
Dory shit either. It was Finding
I
Nemo.
didn't mind Finding Dory. I didn't mind it.
Yeah,
It was
no,
all right.
It was all right.
It wasn't as good. It wasn't at all.
No.
Damn it, I really had you going there for a while, dude. I was
You
waiting.
did because I'm like, yo, am I
God,
missing
dude,
something?
lock
What the
in.
fuck am I missing?
We still-
And you know my memory's horrible, so I'm like panicking.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Fucking-
yeah.
I have
yeah, it'll
sweat
happen.
now. Oh my god, my pits are sweaty. I'm so nervous.
What do you think about
Thinking
let's get
about
down to
that
brass
shit.
tacks here for a
All right,
second. Let's
we
get
got a
down to
lot,
brass
bro.
tacks
We
here.
got a lot here. Hold on.
What do you think about fucking GTA?
The
bro?
UFC,
Listen, what are your
fight.
thoughts?
Oh.
Fuck the UFC. I don't care about the UFC. I didn't watch the
Okay,
UFC fight. I
let me
don't give a
delete.
shit
I
about
didn't
that.
watch it either, but I just thought the Michelle Obama thing was funny.
Obama
'cause it
thing,
made-
it's
it made
honestly
news. All right. These
not
are old.
even-
These are 2 weeks old now. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
still
I
have my
know, I
list
know.
up
I'm
from
so
2
sorry,
weeks
I'm
ago.
so sorry.
Scary movie. Let me give you a brief review on that.
Oh yes, please.
It was okay. I mean, if you like the scary
told ya.
movies, it was good. It had some good jokes. It had tons of corny jokes and bad jokes. It was a little too meta. I don't remember them being so meta in the past ones,
does that
but they
mean?
self-referential, like mentioning that, making jokes that they're in Scary Movie. That they're making another Scary Movie. They have just little random
Oh,
jokes here and
boo.
there, like, yeah, well, we did this before. Just the fact that you're
Oh, I
watching a
hate that.
movie, just those kind of things. But I gave it a 6 overall because I did have some really
Okay.
good laughs. I thought there were some pretty funny things in there. A little funny,
All right,
like,
all right,
street
above
jokes and
average.
stuff like that, and here and there. But they
those
mixed it up.
Epstein
They
jokes.
made fun of everybody, and that's what I wanted to see. I didn't want them to be too like left leaning with all these jokes against the right or anything like that. It took everything as a whole and kind of punched at everybody. So I was happy to see that, but nothing spectacular. It's a stupid scary movie. You go for a couple laughs.
Right.
All right, so we talked about that. We talked about Toy Story, Oliver Tree, Spider-Man trailer.
I liked it.
I'm hype.
I enjoyed
I still
it
think he's
very
gonna
much.
be. I still think he's gonna be a mutant with 8 legs or arms. Still my
think so?
theory. Throwing that
I'm kind
out
of
there.
with you. I don't know if he's gonna go that in depth. I don't know
Because
if
you
he's
saw the
gonna be
black
that.
eyes, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if he's gonna go like full mutant. Maybe.
I'm only saying that because it happened in the comics. It was a storyline, so it's possible in this crazy Marvel world. All right, it was pretty good though, but we'll see what
I
happens
thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm
there.
very excited for it.
Marijuana users can now get guns. Did you see that law that
saw that.
passed? I was happy about
Yeah,
that.
but like what? When could they not?
Well, I mean, they could, but now it's legal. The law is passed. Oh, I got to big up my semi-local. It's not too far away at
Shout
all.
out
We
semi-local.
go down there. We go down to York, Pennsylvania. Big up York, Pennsylvania. But the York, Pennsylvania minor league baseball team, the York Revolution, said, "Fuck Pride Day. We're not wearing the
saw that.
uniforms, and we're gonna forfeit the game." It was big news around
Is
here.
I didn't
And
know.
I
It
was
your neck of the
very
woods.
happy to see that. So that was cool. But then the owners came out against the players and all this shit. It was a whole fucking thing. And but I was happy to see that because the
W.
uniforms were really fucking gay. The sleeves were totally rainbowed out. It was like, what the fuck. Didn't play a lot, but Dark Urge still rolling my Baldur's Gate. I'm killing kids. I'm breaking oaths. I'm doing all kinds of shit. So it's fun shit.
Oh, by the gods.
But I didn't play that much. All right. Damn, what else did I have on here? Oh, Father's Day, I got my first charcoal grill. So I didn't even use it yet.
Nice,
But we're gonna be
dude.
rocking the
Make sure you
charcoal.
don't use briquettes. Make sure you use actual lump charcoal. It's gonna
Oh
take a
no, that's
while. This
not what
is
I heard, bro. I heard the total opposite because I was watching a lot of
no,
YouTube
no,
videos. People are
no,
saying
no, no.
briquette is the most reliable.
It's okay, yes, but it's got chemicals in it that make it start. So you want to use lump charcoal
Nah,
because it's
not
more
all of it, is
natural.
it? I thought
Yes,
that's just
yes,
like the
yes.
no match briquettes
Nah, bro.
or
Nah,
charcoal.
briquettes are always gonna be
They
worse
always
when it
have
comes to
chemicals
the
in them.
quality. Always, bro. There's always like some manufacturing process on them. So there's
Hmm.
some kind of process, residue and shit like that. Probably chemicals,
Oh
yada yada.
man. Okay.
You want to use lump charcoal, and it takes a little while. But I gotta be honest with you, brother. I've been cooking with lump charcoal for years. And
Okay.
all you need is I'm gonna send you Royal. You can find it at fucking Walmart, bro. Royal Oak tumble starters. Royal Oak straw
Oh, we
starter.
got those when we go camping. We have tons of those. Yeah, yeah. Like yeah, little fire
Yeah,
starter
the
things.
tumbleweeds, the little
Yeah,
tumbleweeds that you
that's
set
like
on fire.
exactly what we use
Bro,
for the
that's
fires.
all.
Yeah.
That's literally all you need. And you just put a bunch of lump charcoal. You gotta just not layer it, but like just pour it enough,
Well,
and
did you
not like
ever try one of those
oversaturate it.
chimney starter things or
I
whatever?
tried them, but like I have one. I don't really like it that much. I just put it in the Weber. Did you get a Weber?
Just takes too much time. Yeah, it's a
It's
Weber.
a little
It's a little
22 or
one,
an
man. It's
18.
a little nah, it's
Yeah,
a little Smoky Joe
bro,
or
just
whatever it's called, little tiny thing.
use the little Weber and just leave like the top and the bottom vents open.
Yep,
Honestly,
yep, yep.
I just leave the lid off, right, so that the fire can breathe and do its thing. Open the bottom lid, the bottom vents for air flow. That way air can hit up the top of the bottom. I put like 3 or 4 tumbleweeds spread across. I put them on half the side of my grill. Like I half the grill has the charcoal, the other half
Hmm.
is indirect cooking.
Yeah, because you want the
Um,
indirect. Yep, yep, yep.
and then
I'm
I
hyped.
just put like 3 or 4 of them like spread across, light them up, and just let them fucking go, bro. And let it. It takes a little bit. It takes longer than charcoal briquette, but it'll last longer and it's just more natural, bro. And it's.
I have to do a little
Again,
more
I
research, yeah, because a bunch of the videos were pushing the briquettes for its reliability or something, and
they're
yeah,
reliable for sure, but
and my wife didn't know when she was getting it, so I do have a
no, no,
bag of
that's fine.
Kingsfords I got to go through
Hey,
regardless.
go through them for yeah, fuck it.
But yeah, no, I'm excited to mess that up because I'm still 1,000% in love with my flat top, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
just
yeah.
certain things that would work way better, and since I got rid of my propane. I don't have that grill, and now I get that extra flavor and everything. So, like,
Yeah.
just for steaks at certain times, sometimes the chicken will be, I think, a lot better on there than trying
The
to do that on
burgers
a
are
fucking
fucking
Blackstone.
insane, bro. Smash burgers are nice, but fucking grill burgers are like
Every now and then, get a regular grill burger for sure, for sure. For sure. Yeah, we do shish kebab. We have a great like shish kebab marinade that we do a bunch of shish kebabs, and you can't do those on a flat top, right? No way. So yeah, I'm excited to mess with that. Did you get anything for Father's Day or just family drama?
no, my
Was
wife
that around the time?
let me
I'm
I didn't
trying to
want
think of the
anything. I
time
asked for
frame of
nothing.
when Father's Day
It
was.
was literally
It
a
was
couple
that
days
weekend.
later.
Yeah, it was that Sunday.
It's funny because my youngest brother. So also, it's funny. I mentioned my brother holding us back, but like, I do have another brother. I don't really talk about too much on the show, but he does have autism,
Yes, you
like
mentioned
legitimate autism.
Spectrum.
Spectrum for sure. Like doesn't work. He's in a work program ish, but it's like he's not independent. But he has a phone and he plays video games and he got a phone a while ago and he like texts me, but it's like very autistic text messages,
Sure.
like somebody who doesn't communicate. And so I'll just to I think it's
Oh
funny.
God.
I'll read you. So like some of his text messages are just like Happy Veterans Day. I go, thank you, brother. I love you. And he won't respond. And he'll be like, Happy birthday to my 4-year-old. Thanks, buddy. Happy birthday with a period to me. I go, thanks, big dog. He goes, wish Juliet a happy birthday. He only texts me on birthdays.
Yeah, I get you. The events. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
But that means a lot. That's cool though.
mhm,
They
mhm,
don't
mhm.
send it on. He knows those days are important. So, but yeah, he just doesn't know about the social aspect of continuing the conversation. I get it. I would prefer
Um,
that sometime. I wish I was
so he
more on the spectrum.
he texts me on Father's Day, and he texts me at 8 o'clock at night on Father's Day. W Mans, and he goes, "Happy Father's Day. Don't ever call mom a whore again."
Oh shit.
He goes, so I go, "LOL, thanks, brother. She started it. She called my wife a whore first. I will always defend my wife. My mom is wrong. I love you." He goes, "She called your wife a bitch." Love you too. I go, "She called my wife a whore before that. You're uninformed of the
Oh
situation, but it's
jeez.
okay. I love you, brother. I don't want to argue with you. Calling her a bitch is not any better." He goes, "It's way worse." I go, "Exactly.
Okay.
That's my point." He goes, "Anyway, good night." Good night, buddy.
I love that
That's
guy.
good. I love that guy. But
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
it's funny. I forgot why I started telling that story, but anyway. Oh, so Father's Day I didn't do it.
Well, your
My
father, yeah.
wife let me sleep in. She like it's funny because my
You
son
deserved it.
woke up at like 6. My 4-year-old woke up at like 6 and was like, "Daddy, can I do whatever?" And I go, "Yeah, that's fine." And I had to take the dogs out because I didn't take the dogs out the night before because I fell asleep playing Baldur's Gate in the
Oh,
bed.
there you go.
So I took the dogs out, and I took the dogs out at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Got back in bed. My son wakes up. I tell him okay, and then I go back to bed. My wife gets, I guess, out of bed in the time that I fell back asleep. She gets out of bed, gets ready, goes to the store down the street, takes the kids, comes back with some balloons and yada yada, and she like makes breakfast for me. She like wakes me
Nice.
up, makes me breakfast, and they give me cards. They write some beautiful little cards, and they got me like donuts and cannolis and fucking yada yadas.
Whew.
It was nice,
That's
good
awesome.
time. And then I literally just like fucked off. My wife's like, "You don't have to do a single thing today. Just lay down." And I got some head, and it's cool.
That's it. That's perfect. Congratulations.
Yeah, I didn't want to do any work. I didn't want to have to fucking lay pipe down, So it's just like,
Nah,
fuck it.
yeah, it's Father's Day. You can just chill.
Father's Day, I can just lay back.
Yeah, you worked enough. This is your time to relax.
So, it's funny. I actually talked to my biological father, who I have a relationship with here and there, but like
Right.
it's fine, And I actually told him everything that happened with like my mom, and he was like, "Dude, you know, I'm so fucking." Honestly, he said so many heartfelt things. I just started crying again.
Damn, bro. See that? I think
He's like,
this kind of.
he's like, "You, it's crazy." It's like, if you would have told me 10 years ago, 20 years ago that I'd be boys with my biological dad and fucking hating on my mom, I'd be like, "You're an idiot." But the guy was like, "Yo, I'm so
God
proud of
works in
you."
mysterious ways, bro.
He's like, "I'm so proud of you. You're such a fucking like man. Like not the way you're talking and like the fact that like you've gone through this traumatic experience because like you may not see it that way, but like it's a traumatic experience what you just went through, and you're worried about your kids and not yourself. Like you're a fucking grown man, dude. And, like that's awesome. And then he was like, give your mom some grace. Like, you got to honor your mother. It's in the Bible. I was like, what the fuck's going on, dude? Why are you defending my mom? She hates you. She hates you. If she found out you were defending her, she would fucking kill herself.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a
So,
crazy world, bro. That's nuts.
crazy, bro. I'm not listening to him, by the way. Hey, fuck you, dude. What are you? Fuck you, dude. I'm a grown man. I'm not listening to you. Fuck this lady. But
But some of it
yeah,
resonated.
so
I mean, he had some
yeah,
good
yeah.
points. It sounds like.
Shout out Father's Day. Shout out all the dads out there. Shout out all the single mothers that want to make it about them as well. Why not? You guys can join
I'm the
in too.
dad here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
fuck him.
fuck them right in the pussy.
Fuck
Uh,
'em.
well, how do you feel about GTA 6, bro?
All right, let's get into
Let's get it on me.
GTA 6. I
Lay
tell
it
you
on
what,
me.
I don't know, bro. I'm having very mixed feelings. I'm obviously just a preface. The GTA 6 pre-orders just went live. We got a little more information about what's coming. We got our standard edition price now set as well, $79.99 for one.
We knew that
Ultimate
was coming, by the
edition,
way.
$99. $9.99 with some mostly cosmetic bonuses, but there are also some shops that they.
Vendors? Yeah, which
I
is
don't know
weird.
exactly. Like the wording, I think people are kind of overreacting that I'm seeing out there that are freaking out and claiming that everything's locked behind a paywall and you won't be able to get these shops. I think there's some kind of twist, and if they're doing something like that, you know that means there's probably hundreds of different other shops in this game, so that they are not worried about having some weird special shop somewhere that offers whatever items. So I don't know yet though. It's still early. They have not revealed enough details for us to really piece together some of these things that they're throwing out there. So I don't know, but I don't necessarily like that, and I probably am going to get the ultimate. I did not pre-order yet. I don't know if you jumped the gun
I have
on
not
that yet. We have time. I mean, there's no hurry. It's a pre-order for a digital copy, which we'll get into here as well. But it's 5 months away still, so you don't have to rush out. They want people to rush out, obviously, because they are currently. I just saw the update.
They made $1 billion.
$3 billion.
3 billion.
36 million copies sold, which calculates to like $3 billion right now is where they're at. And that was like 6 hours ago. I think I saw that number. So who knows what it's at right now? Because this is the first full day of pre-orders. So yeah, the lock behind paywall stuff is a little troubling, but I'm not as concerned about. I think there might be something tricky with that, and it might be a timed kind of thing, like a year down the line, whatever's locked in this ultimate might be available to everyone or something. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, the digital download thing I think is really upsetting people, and let me know what your thoughts on that are, because even if you purchase this physically, all you get is a download code, which is very upsetting for a lot of people.
So, me and Threads. We got a beautiful relationship, me and Threads.
Oh, God.
Everybody on Threads is bitching and moaning. I'm boycotting this game. Yada, yada, yada. You don't even own the fucking... You mean if I buy a physical copy, are you okay? Did you break a glass?
I hit my other glass with my other glass. That's all. It's all
Holy
good.
smokes. Even if you buy a physical copy... I don't know why these people are Caucasian, but,
Caucasian.
Even if you buy a physical copy, you don't own any. They know this.
How dare they people?
And be happy. First
Yeehaw.
of all, you fucking idiots. Okay, this is how you know. This is the problem. The problem is that people are so. I feel like Can I be honest with you?
Be honest.
I went through a traumatic experience, and I've shown little to no emotion, because make no mistake, short of a family member that is, by the way, in your T-Mobile top 5 has to be dying. Crying is gay. Whining is gay. Complaining is gay. Right?
Right.
As a man.
What's the point? Really?
With
you
balls
mature, you learn. What's the point?
and a penis. Right? Crying and whining and bitching is gay because no one cares, first of all. And second of all, even if people do care and want to listen to you, you're making them listen to you bitch and moan.
Yeah, so people don't want to hear it. That's how they remember.
Gone are the days when we could just have our own opinions to ourselves and just be about it. You know what I mean? And this is different. We're doing a podcast, obviously. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
But yeah, this is obviously different. This is all fake. But except for the traumatic experience that I expect, that is very
not exaggerated at all. It didn't sound exaggerated.
And by the way, can I tell you something? Not exaggerated in the slightest. I swear to God.
I believe.
Hand to God, that was not exaggerated.
But yes, people bitching and complaining on Threads about.
If you're taking to the internet,
mostly about the disc. Is that what
if you're taking to the internet about wanting to boycott the game, you're a faggot. And if you're complaining about not having a disc, you're a retarded faggot. Because by the way, since the Xbox One, you have not, since you've been forced to download the game when you insert the disc, you have not owned a physical disc.
I
The
was gonna
game,
say that too.
the
Yes.
disc,
It doesn't matter
is
if you have the
just
disc or not.
permission
Yeah.
to download the
It's like a
game.
download
It's the
code
same
anyway.
as a key.
If you
It's
don't have
just a key
internet,
that you can reuse.
yeah, if you don't have internet, you're not gonna be able to play that game in your fucking PlayStation or Xbox anyway. Even if you have it installed, it doesn't matter.
So you guys are fucking idiots. And like you're whining and bitching and moaning and yada. And it's just it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know what I mean? Because
100%, bro.
because you're bitching about a whole heap of nothing. Okay? And by the way, a majority of you pussies are playing games on PC, or you're using the fucking Xbox Game Pass, or you're using the PS Plus, and most of the games that you own are digital anyway.
Mhm.
So what are you fucking crying? Just fucking buy the game. And by the way, they've already made $1 billion more than they invested in the game. Don't buy it. They don't care. And no one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares. Shut the
They're gonna be
fuck
the
up.
first trillionaire game company. It's crazy.
Shut the fuck up, dude. It's so retarded, bro. And it's like people are such fucking whining. You know what? Another thing I saw is that fucking Netflix is like doing something now. I don't know what Netflix announced on Threads, but everybody's fucking trying to shit on Netflix and call them fucking fascist whatevers because like they I guess
What'd they do?
acquired a Russian cartoon, like a kids cartoon that may or may not be propaganda. And like now everybody's like boycott Netflix, bro. Shut the fuck up. What do you care about the war in Ukraine? Shut up.
Is that still
Watch
happening?
fucking Temptation Island, you fucking idiot.
No, don't do that.
Whatever the fucking idiot's doing, dude. By the way, Love Island's so fucking boring. It's so stupid.
Isn't it over yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, stop.
Going
can
strong. I
you
hate
can
everybody
cut
there.
it off. Don't finish
No, I
it.
like it.
Leave it. Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
I get it, I guess.
Guilty pleasure. I play Yu-Gi-Oh on my phone while I fucking watch it.
All right. Well, what?
It's fucking. I'm excited for it. I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I am gonna get the $100 version because it's
yeah,
a once in a lifetime game.
Too.
I'm not gonna not get the $100 version. I got the $100 version of Dragon Ball, and I got burned. So I'm gonna get the $100 version of this. And if I get burned, then whatever. I get burned twice. You know.
I mean, we got a good track record. Although this might be the game, I still worry there's gonna be a lot of content or stuff in here that's more on the woke side, and it starts the decline of the Grand Theft Auto series. I don't know. I hope to be proven wrong. Like I said, the track record is outstanding, so I'm still hopeful, and I'm the same way. I'm going to get the $100 version, but this could be where things start shaking up. Although there's rumors out there that it was going woke in production for a while, as the world was kind of woke like crazy. Things have shifted a tad bit in recent times, and they're saying that's why the last couple delays might have occurred because they're putting back in the controversial content. That'd be nice, but that's I don't know. I just saw that on a TikTok. I don't think there's any credibility to that, but it makes somewhat sense. And I love conspiracy stuff, so I ran with it. I ran with it. What? Now, what do you think though about the jump up? Now, I think Nintendo was doing this, but the jump up to 80. I was thinking that they know they're gonna sell fucking how many copies of this that they would stick to the 70. I was kind of in my mind thinking, nah, they're gonna do the $70. They're not gonna do 80.
No, you're out of your mind. I knew it was gonna be the thing.
I'm a little shocked at that. Not like it's nothing, like I said, I'm still going in the $100 one. And actually, if they release a collector's edition,
have the motion.
I'm gonna do that. To be honest, if that comes down the line, because I asked AI, I was like, well, they have standard and ultimate, but don't they usually do a collector's edition? And AI was like, yes, they always do a collector's edition. This will probably be announced about 2 months before the release date. So I'm like, oh, great. I was like, well, can I get my refund through PlayStation then if that happens? It said, yes, you can, blah, blah, blah. So that might be actually what happens if a collector's edition comes out. But I don't know. I mean, but I do feel that is now that GTA said it, you're going to have almost every game popping out there at 80 except for indie games and stuff like that. So, but, or at least I You've been playing a lot more too. PC games. I think I'm gonna learn your ways with the PC games. If that is indeed the case, and every game, even these yearly release type of games, are all $80. Yeah, no, thank you. Let me
Come to
get
the
my
dark
flag,
side.
and yeah, let me let
Come
me
to the
raise the
dark
mast, get
side.
that
Raise
black
the
skull
mast.
flag up
Oh my
there, and let's
gosh.
roll, baby.
By the
Let's
gods. By the
fucking
gods.
roll. And there was another sneaky little thing that they were doing, which I really don't know how they're doing it, but people were complaining about the GTA Plus, because that is a bonus for
What is
pre-ordering.
GTA Plus? What is GTA Plus?
I don't know. It's some. I think it's mostly, apparently right now it's mostly an online thing where it's a subscription to Grand Theft Auto, where I guess they give you stuff, maybe like Battle Pass type of shit on online. I never play online. I haven't played online since like the first year it came out. So I don't know the depth of it, but it has something to do with just like bonus stuff that they'll give you, or shark cards that they'll give you every month or something. But it's a subscription fee kind of
I
thing.
don't know if I'm doing that.
Well, well, that's the thing. Like, everyone's complaining that because there's wording in there that GTA Plus is included with your pre-order bonuses, but it does renew after the first month or something like that. And it said that specifically in the official wording. So people are like, "Well, that's fucked up, man. That's how they're going to get more people, because everyone's going to go on Plus." But I don't think it automatically could put you on Plus. I still think you would probably have to sign up separately to be on this GTA Plus, even if it's included with the thing. I don't know, but people were freaking out about that too, because it sounded like another money grab that they're hoping to catch people who pre-order,
I think
automatically
Rockstar
put on this, and then
is
start charging them.
I think Rockstar is indubitably, undeniably going to overextend and be one of the
They
greediest companies
It's
we've ever
obvious.
seen.
Oh, it's been obvious since the online. I knew it the second that they canceled the fucking story DLCs just in favor of doing more online content. That right there said everything to me, and that was one of my first, like, why is Rockstar doing this? Because story DLC, since GTA, I would say Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories on the fucking PSP. Since those weren't really DLC, but sort of, because they were cheap. But ever since that, like, their story DLCs have been so great. The fucking the fucking Gay Tony jaunt, Ballad of Gay
Yeah.
Tony. I fucking love that. I think that was the best way to play GTA 4 almost. And then they were supposed to do it for 5. They even had them. They had the character dudes who play the main characters come out and say they recorded everything for these fucking DLCs, and then they just canceled them. So it's like, oh, fuck. Just because they knew they were making fucking hand over fist cheddar from the goddamn online, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Unfortunately,
crazy. But I'm still excited.
I'm still gonna buy it, bro, and I'm still hyped. And
I'm learning how to. I gotta figure out how to stream
and
my fucking
especially
PlayStation
now, and especially it's very easy actually, and especially now
through the PC though.
Oh, to the PC is different.
Well, because I still want to use the layouts and everything. You know, what I mean, I don't think they have OBS on PlayStation.
I don't know.
Although maybe they do. I don't know.
No. It's actually very. They have OBS, but it's like not. You know, no, it's
like
it's directly through Twitch, and it's not good.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember, I streamed Bloodborne one time, and then like my stream literally cut out.
I think I do remember that.
5 minutes in, and I didn't get notified about it, so I did an entire fucking 2-hour playthrough, and didn't even. No one saw anything.
Capture card, I guess, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. Listen. I especially with these new opportunities that I'm getting at work, bro. I'm gonna be making a lot of money. And
yeah,
I am
baby.
certainly going to take it. I'll be able to afford a day off.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take off that Thursday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I got to move the day around, or else
you know what's crazy is,
days,
speaking of pirating, I pirated a small indie game the other day.
Ooh, okay.
That I think you should take a look at, because it honestly, I don't know why. You're not a big tower defense guy, are you? I don't know if you are.
Nah, you know I'm not. And I actually, thinking of you and hoping to come back on here saying how much I loved it, I bought, and I have it out actually still on my desktop. I didn't uninstall it or anything. But balloons TD6. It was on a sale at one point, so I got
good.
that with you in mind, and I'm like, I'm gonna get into this. You hyped that game up. You loved that game, so I
I
was
love
like,
that
I
game.
really want to try this. The only like, you know what? I don't know if there's any tower defense game. Would Plants vs Zombies, like the original one, be a
Yeah, yeah, that's
tower
tower defense.
defense? Okay, that's like maybe the only kind of one I really ever got into.
Let me ask you a question. Because you know what I think? I think you're a big old pussy. I think.
Okay, thank you, sir. I think you're a
Kidding.
whore.
Oh
All
my
right, go ahead.
goodness. You're the whore. You used to cheat on my dad. No.
How'd you know?
Uh. No. Listen. It's honestly it's weird because it's like it's a tower defense game, but when I start explaining it to you, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" So the name of the game, and I don't want you to look it up yet. I want you to let me explain it before you
I'm
look it
just
up
gonna
and
write it
fucking.
down. I won't look it up. Go ahead.
I want
Not
you to look
yet.
it
I
up
mean,
first. You gotta see
eventually, but
the. It's
okay. Go
called
ahead.
the Spotter, Dig or Die. Okay,
Dig or die. Okay.
Dig or Die. The name of the game, right? It's a first person shooter, I guess you could say.
Okay. All right. All
Um,
right. I'm into that.
so it's not like a typical tower defense game, but you basically the way it works is that the world is overrun by mutants, right? Mutants,
Okay.
quote
Okay.
unquote.
I
They're
like
kind of like
that.
zombies,
Oh.
right?
Okay. All
But
right.
they're
I like
they're
zombies.
big little motherfuckers,
Oh.
you know?
Okay. Okay.
And so you are a doomsday prepper redneck in the
Oh
middle
my
of the
God!
desert,
This is me. Go ahead.
in the middle of the desert, and the government issues like a warning and like says that like they're going to reach out on radio waves when it's like your area's evacuation, that like whoever is just there has to hold tight. So like you're spending resources to rebuild your antenna so you can make sure that you don't miss the call when the government reaches out. Right now, in that, obviously, at night is when the mutants come out. So you have to sort of go during the
The
day,
mutants
grab
come out at night.
resources.
The mutants come out
Hey,
at
the
night.
freaking night, and
Oh, you
you
know
have
that song?
to.
Okay, I'm impressed.
Yeah, 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 I watched Scooby Doo.
Oh, is that all right?
Uh, it was a
Okay,
Scooby Doo
all
movie,
right.
the live action movie,
I got you.
when they
Those
go
are
to
good
Mystery
movies,
Island
actually.
or whatever.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
So so you get during the day, what you do is you in front of you you have like a gas station that's like doomsdayed out. You got it all fucking boarded up and
Nice,
fucking
nice.
perimeter
Booby
with a
traps all
fucking
around. Like,
cannon on top,
okay,
like a
okay.
makeshift cannon. And during the day, what you do is you dig. You got a spade and you just dig in like the yard and find like tin cans and like license plates, and you
Okay,
take
okay.
that and use it for like steel, right? And the steel is then a material that
So
you
there's crafting?
use for upgrades to your cannon, upgrades to your base. You can set up automatic turrets,
Okay,
and
okay.
then
Yeah,
and
I
then
get it. I
upgrade,
get
or
it.
you can upgrade like your shovel. You start off with like a shitty shovel, right, that digs like little pieces at a time, and then eventually you get like a better shovel to dig more accurate, effectively. You have a stamina aspect of it where like every time that you run out of stamina, you have to come back and like drink a beer out of the fridge.
Okay.
So like you can upgrade your stamina, your health, and then at night the mutants come. You climb to the top of the fucking gas station. You get in your cannon, and you shoot the fucking guys out. And then when the morning comes, you go back to digging, and then try to find more stuff. And the deeper you
Okay.
get into your into the ground, the better the resources. Eventually, you get gold, then you get diamonds, and like it becomes kind of like a pseudo Minecraft. And there's like its
Yeah, it
own little
sounds like
world.
crafty-ish.
There's like its own little world
Can I look
underneath
it up yet?
yes, you can look it up.
Okay,
There's
okay,
like
I
its
gotta
own
see what
little
this looks like.
world underneath. They just came out with like a crazy big update, I guess, but I don't know because I pirated it, so it's not.
It's wow, you know what? Oh, and
Everyone
I
thinks
think
that
we
after
forgot
the
to mention
apocalypse,
this, but I think the Steam Summer Sale just started, so this is included. This is $9.57 right now for 2 games.
It's
You
so
get
worth it, to be honest.
Spotter, Dig or Die, or it's what is this? Pinball Storm. Oh, it's a pinball game. I don't know, but there's 2 games, $9. I would jump on that. I might want to start. Maybe I'll
I
start
think
my
you
pirating journey.
100 should. I think you 100%
Oh, this looks
should
pretty
purchase
dope.
this, bro. It is so fucking fun, Ghost. It's so fun. I like was losing sleep a couple days over this game, bro. And it's just got like little gay humor, like not gay, but like little dumb humor, like you're farting every now and then. You're just in the middle of
Yeah,
digging, you fart, which is
I like
nice.
that. I like that.
There was like there was I found like a cage in underground, and
Ooh.
it had like a note that was like, hey, I have the key to this cage in the grow house, that in the room, that underground bunker that grows recreational plants, and in the cage was like a gun. So I was like, oh man, I need this fucking shit. There you go, take a drag
What are you
for me.
talking about?
And so I was like, man, I'm
Take a
digging, and then I
drag.
found like a weed root, like a root with like a little weed tree. And bro, I spent like an hour and change just digging in all directions and then coming back up for air, and then like eventually you get like a flashlight so you can keep digging at night after you kill the fucking animals or whatever, the mutants.
And is
And I
that
set up like little lamps to mark the way, and like you get a little jetpack because obviously you get so deep down that like there's no way to get back up unless you have this little
yeah,
jetpack. So
okay.
you get this little jetpack, and I found like a giant dinosaur skeleton down there that I used to like climb up, and then I found this weed root, and I spent like, bro, probably an hour digging on either side of the weed root. Finally, I find this like bunker where there's like a sheriff chilling, just like smoking weed in this grow house, and then I get his key, and I manage to get this gun, and then like, okay, it's you and your dog. Occasionally, a UFO will come and try to abduct your dog during the daytime, and I gotta shoot at the UFO with the fucking
Oh,
gun, and then they go away. But it's just so
sounds a little art
fun.
graders too, sort of. And I think the update was it the Veganos
Yes,
update
yeah. It
where
looks
you're in Las
huge,
Vegas, I guess.
honestly. But
Yeah,
dude,
this
it's
does
so
look
fun.
very
This
good.
is up
It's
your
better
alley,
looking
bro.
than
I
I was
really do
thinking.
think that's up your alley.
It does sound one of those games, like you said, that you'll just lose hours.
The digging is specifically is like you will lose yourself. Honestly, the
Is it
digging is like
random,
so fun. You get a
like
drill. I know you
different
saw the video already,
every
so you get
time?
a drill. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't
Okay.
know. It's savable, so like you save your game, and like I just go back every time. Like I'm like halfway through upgrading.
Oh man, you get a fucking laser blaster to
Yeah,
dig
bro, you get
too.
like a drill. I have a drill right now, so it's like I'm just there drilling into the ground, and it's like I'm deep in, bro. I found like another underground bunker
Might
with like a
add to
crazy
cart.
guy in it that I can't kill. Bro, honestly, $9, it's absolutely so
Yeah, it's
worth
not bad
nine
at
bucks,
all.
bro. Or pirate it. I
I'm thinking of
pirated it.
that too, but I got $9 to spare. I'm not too worried about that one. It's not gonna break the
I
bank
pirated
too
it. When
bad.
I pirated it, it wasn't on sale though, so that's why. But honestly, this update seems like, when did this update come out?
Oh shit! I just went
June 8th. No, wait a minute. No, June
to.
25th. This just came out today, this update.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, all right. This is the perfect time.
Fuck,
The
I think I'm gonna
Spotter
buy
Dig or
it.
Die, sponsored by. Hit us up, the Spotter developer.
Fuck, I think I'm gonna buy it.
Who's the
I think I'm
developer?
gonna buy it just for the update. I think I'm gonna buy it.
Puppy Roar Games, big up. Published by Forklift Interactive. You know them.
I love
You know them
Forklift
and you love them.
Interactive.
Exactly. You know them, you love them.
Fuck, I haven't talked to
There's no other
Forklift
way around
Interactive in
them.
years. I wonder how they're doing.
Well, he's very autistic. All he does is send like
By the gods.
happy birthday.
Oh, by the gods. Oh, by the gods. Sweet Odin's Raven.
Oh shit. That's fun. Ooh, what's a dollar?
You're a
99? Oh
dog.
my
You're a
god.
dog.
All right. Well, this is another game that you love. I'll just throw this one out there. I'm just briefly. I'm not going into depth because I think it is getting late. But the Hunter, $1.99. You can't beat that. I think that's the
I already own
lowest
that game,
price
though.
it's ever been. Well, I know you got it, but I'm just for everyone and listening.
$1.99 is a
The
fucking
Hunter is a
steal,
great
by the
game.
way.
Check that out. And there's other games because it is the summer sale, which some people say is better than the winter sale. But usually it's still filled with just a lot of trashy games that who cares about. But I'm sure there's some gems in here, so check it out. Oh, the South Park RPG. The second one's $5. That's pretty cheap.
That one sucked.
Did it? Was it Fractured Butthole?
Yeah, I hated it.
Okay. I have it, never played it. There's some other good shit, I guess. Check it out, people. Summer sales live and active. Oh, man. All right. Well, that was wild, bro.
Wasn't it?
I'm sorry, but I think that I think everything happens for a reason. I'm a big believer in that.
I agree. I'm buying
And,
this game right now.
This not only, I think, strengthens you, as your dad said, but it's, yeah, I don't know. It was wild. It's fucking wild, bro. But I see the maturity in you as well, man. You've
Thank you. I
grown a lot
appreciate it.
in these,
Don't do
5
that.
years or so.
Don't be nice to me.
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I was too agreeable. Like everything you were saying I was agreeing with most of this episode. I was trying to argue with you to add a little drama to the show.
Yeah, don't do
but
that.
It was too much, bro. I'm sorry. I'll hate you next week. How's that? We'll fight next week.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
We'll do something.
Finally, I can
Yeah,
come. I've been holding my comment and waiting for you to fucking yell at me.
I just wasn't there, man. It wasn't there. It wasn't in the cards again to argue. We were on the same wavelength, which is good too. It's good too, man. Camaraderie. I dig it.
Rah 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 rah.
But yeah, I think we gotta get out of here. Anything
We
else we're
certainly do.
missing? Anything else we're missing here? I think we got a lot in.
Nah, yeah, this is a long one.
Jam-packed.
This is a real longie.
Well, it was due. It was due. There was a lot going on. It's been a crazy couple of weeks with not just news, but family news and life as it happens. Big up Amagansett Press.
What'd you call me?
Amagansett Press. It's my First Amendment guy that I watch all the time. That's his
Oh, yeah, shout out.
catchphrase. Life as it happens.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
He's great. I still watch that one every time now, with a mix of all other kinds of TikTok shit and Instagram shit. Still watching the reels here and there more than I have been. Because, like I said, yeah, with you get better Jew jokes, you get better tits, and not bare tits, but they show very revealing. I'm sure there's bare tits on there if I really started digging deeper. But Instagram seems to be a little less censored, so I gotta say I big up Instagram Reels for the slightly more uncensored take on everything. So I'm digging that. But all right, let's get the hell out of here. I gotta piss. Thank you everybody for tuning into the Lost Boys podcast. Make sure you head to lostboysociety.org where you can check out the podcast archive, check out the video archive on YouTube, and of course, join the Discord where you can chat it up with us all week long. Thanks again to our live viewers and chatters tonight. We are live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on Twitch at Lost Boys Society. And of course, it's a podcast. You can find us wherever you find your podcast. Just check for the black and red thumbnail and subscribe, like, follow, thumbs up, and all that stuff. Hit the bell. I always say hit the bell. I don't know if there's a bell, actually.
Hit the bell.
A lot of these Discord apps, but hit the bell. Make a bell, put it in there, comment, all that stuff. Tack, I love you, man. I'm glad that you are feeling better, for one. I'm sorry you went through such, but like I said, you seem stronger already, bro.
Hey, we stay strong. We don't got to get strong because we stay strong. YN.
Thank you.
Can I tell you something? You
can call me YT or YTYN. Is that possible?
You know that my game, because I pirated the game.
Which one?
I can start.
Dig Dug?
Yeah, Dig Dug. Because I pirated Dig Dug. Because I pirated Diggy Smalls. I can
You pirated.
I can start from where I. Oh my God.
I mean the spotter. Sorry. What was I saying?
Because I pirated it, I could start from where I left off. Like it loaded my save.
Still combined them. buying the DLC. Oh, that's a little
The
strat
meta.
there. That is a
The
strat.
meta.
Yeah. Okay. You'll have to check some other games to see if that same if there's anything similar that you would want to add to any other games. Now you know it's possible. You won't lose your
I'm
progress and
gonna
have to start all
fucking
over.
come, dude.
All right, you go come. I'm gonna go piss, and then maybe I'll come afterwards. I don't want to come
No,
before
come
I
before.
piss. No, I don't like doing that.
No, dude, you listen to why you come before you
Nah, it
piss.
feels
I'm gonna.
weird. I don't
This
like
is the meta. No, I don't care. Listen, wait a minute. You come before you piss, because then you piss, and then you clean the pipes out, because then you get like
I
little
get that
residues,
in theory, but I
cums,
don't
like
like the
little
feeling.
cummies.
It feels
You
different.
get little
There's
residue
something-
cummies.
There's something weird down there when I do that, though. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think you're being silly, and I think this is going back to you being just an old guy
It could be.
that
Try
doesn't
my
want to
prostate. Be honest. Who
learn how to
knows?
change your
Something wrong
prostate.
there. Yeah,
Yo,
it
let me
could be
test that shit
something in
for you, people.
Hit my
Let me
prostate
test that
spot.
shit.
My P spot.
Oh my gods, by the gods.
All right, brother.
Let me test your prostate, your P prostate. All right, I'll see you. I'm sorry. I'm so
All
sorry.
right, man. Nah, it's all
Sorry,
good.
Mrs. Ghost.
Love you, my man.
Wow.
And we will see you all next week. Peace out. Oh shit. All right, man. I am heading out here. Love you, man.
Yo, stay
Good shit.
black. Love you, brother.
Fuck yeah.
Take it easy.
Negroid.
Well, we did it up. Was a good one.
That was good. That was good.
I
like
think.
that.
I hope so. I hope people like it.
I gotta just cross my fingers we get some good like Opus clips out of this one too.
Shout out Opus.
Boom. It's so easy.
All right, bro. Take it easy.
All right, my man. Peace.